888-266-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers, LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Thursday, October 9th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 87 in hour one of today's show. We'll look at the injury report for the LSU Tigers as they get closer to their matchup with South Carolina, and we'll talk some Saints-Patriots. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from Pro Dreams, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Enter at your own risk.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town with Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
It might even horrify you.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio. Here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Yo, and welcome in to OTB here on this Thursday morning. We are back at Pro Dreams here in Baton Rouge.
We are so back.
We're back, and they got the 2019 LSU Clemson game on here
Hello.
at Pro Dreams, and it's just a lot of fun to watch, a lot of really good football.
So if you hear some dead air at any point,
It's just us watching.
Rose, Hidden Chase, Jefferson, somebody. So sorry about that.
Yep.
We'll just go ahead and apologize on the front end. Get out ahead of this thing.
Absolutely. Jake and Flynn here. Alondra Tate back in studio. How was the night? How we doing? Everything
Man.
good?
Yeah, everything's good. I'm trying to think what we did last night. No, everything's great. Took the trash out.
Can I say, so, you know, where we live, unfortunately, we're not able to have trash rangers, like, as far as your residential service.
Yep.
So this morning I'm pulling out, right? And I kind of live on a cul-de-sac, like a little bit, like, well, a traffic circle. And so I'm pulling out, and I'm taking Jackson to football before I come up here. And I'm making the circle, right? And I see everybody's trash cans. I'm like, oh, bleep.
Oh, boy.
Pull right back into the driveway, go up there, waddle because I'm still sore as hell from playing flag football the other day, and take the trash can out. And I'm like, oh, that was close. If I only had trash.
But you made it.
I did make it.
I know.
I'm not talking about close being here on time. I didn't care about that. I would have left you just by yourself.
Yep.
I was talking about making it up the driveway and back down.
Yeah, we have a Monday, Thursday pickup around where I'm at, and
Us too.
And Thursday's the one they come out like 5:30 in the morning. So like Wednesday night, I'm locked in. I have to. I usually forget the Sunday night one. Put it out on Sunday night though. That's the one I forget. But you brought it up, and yesterday I was like kind of shocked and like proud of my body for not being like as sore as I thought it would be. Today's a little different. Today is a little bit different. I started setting in yesterday afternoon, real good, real nice like, and not just the legs, but the arm as well.
Yeah.
My son was like, hey, come throw the football to me on the trampoline. This is like yesterday evening. I was like, all right, yeah, no problem. Cool. Let me get this little football, throw it to you. I lifted my arm up. The ball just like fell right down to the ground. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I woke up, my body said,
Yep. Scared
Bad.
to death.
I told Katie last night, I said, I'm embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed how sore I am right now.
Well, you don't have to tell anybody.
After running about 12 routes.
Well, you did run it pretty hard, though.
Wow.
You're moving.
That's the only thing. Look, I was going to go full speed while I was in there, but it was only about 12 of them.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you, though. You played defense, too. Outside the first series, I could tell you were like, I'm the quarterback. I'll fill this thing out. And then I think you got a little competitive.
Well, I want everybody to get a little PT in. Everybody had to play a lot because after that first drive, there was a lot of heavy breathing from everybody.
One of the referees, I think he might still be in high school.
Yeah.
If he's not, he's like right out of high school.
Yeah,
And somebody called a timeout, and he looked back, and like all of us were hitting like the Saigon squad up, like trying to get some air somewhere. And he turned around, he started laughing. He pointed to his young buddy. He was like, look back there. I was like, oh, yeah, buddy, trust me. It's coming for you soon.
Yeah.
You'll be there.
It's coming, pal. Hopefully when you're our age, you're dropping dimes like this.
Probably not.
Running sluggos, which, if you don't know, is a slant and go.
I did. The old go part of the sluggo, though, wasn't quite as quick as the slant was.
I was like, when are you going to go, bud?
Yeah, well, we were going.
So yesterday I had all these, after the game, you kind of get that competitive high, the competitive rush that you kind of miss after sports, and I miss it a lot. I was thinking, I told you yesterday, and I was like 98% joking, but 2%, I need to call my agent, talk to the U.S. Olympic team.
Yeah.
Right, when's the open tryouts? Now, after the soreness is set in, I don't know if that's in the cards, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I could throw two times in, certainly not 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
But 2 times in a month, tops.
Well, I mean,
So they can space those games out over a year.
To be fair to you, before you started ripping the football, I think you did about 3 arm circles. And that was about it. You probably should have done a little bit more of a routine before you started just throwing it as hard as you could.
Probably should have done the Dak Prescott hip routine.
Yeah.
Could you imagine before a coaches if I was doing the hip routine?
So I want to let you in on a little secret. I have talked to some of my bosses at SiriusXM, and because I was like you, like the competitive nature came out. I was like, this is kind of fun. Like I want to do this, and now I want to be better prepared for this. So, like on Channel 84, we have Dusty Dvorak, Danny Cannell, Neuheisel played obviously at UCLA, me, Ben Hartsock, Roddy Jones, EJ, Bobby, like all of us, we played for the most part. And I was like, hey, because they've been talking about having something where once a year we all get together somewhere, have like a summit or something. I'm like, let's do it at Elite, and let's play flag football. And they were like, well, would Flynn want to play? I said, yeah, I'll speak for him. Sure. He'll play.
Doesn't matter if he wants to.
He'll play as well. So just letting you know, that might be on the radar, and we might be doing our shows from Elite at sometime in the spring and have a SiriusXM flag football game up at Elite. So I'm giving you, like, plenty of notice.
It's a half a year, though.
Sometime like at the end of March maybe.
I think my soreness will be over at that point. When did y'all decide this?
Yesterday.
After the game 2 nights ago.
Yeah, after the game. So I told you, I had competitive juices. I'm like, look, y'all always talk about doing some kind of a summit.
Yep.
I'm like, let's just do it and be competitive. And we have, obviously, like a podcasting room at Elite. We can use that. You can do your show. Mm-hmm. Everybody can do their shows. And then at night, on Friday night, we got a flag football game.
Okay. Sure.
You might stream it. So
I'm not on the XM payroll, though, so,
Man, you're adjacent because, you're my +1.
+1 to the flag football game.
Yep.
Okay. Well, and I know that group's going to be full of a lot of former professional athletes.
Yeah.
But I got a hard time thinking about any harder than what we saw 2 nights ago from,
That's fair.
Insurance brokers around town that are coaching flag football. Good Lord.
That's fair.
How many fast dads are there out there?
A lot.
Well, we found them all.
We found them all.
2
Every
nights
one
ago.
of them in Baton Rouge. I will tell you this. I don't know because Bobby's in that group.
Yeah.
So Bobby Carpenter,
Bobby doesn't
general,
have hands, though. He can't have
there's
hands.
there's no chance. That's true. So yesterday he was a little bit late to the show. He's like 6-7 minutes late. He had a business meeting and went late. Whatever. I'm used to it. And EJ was also like about 2 minutes late. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like we start the show at 2:00. They were late, whatever. So I'm doing a little monologue trying to buy some time, and EJ comes on there. I'm like, all right, well, hey, you owe me some laps. Like, you were late. Like, tighten it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then Bobby came on. I was like, you can't work out. You can't run laps.
You can't work out. Sorry, bud. You're not allowed
That's
to
your
run
punishment.
today.
You cannot run today.
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's what kind of meathead he is.
I run half-gassers
I know.
with my
So.
Google goggles on. What are they called? Google Lens.
Something like that. Yeah.
Google goggles. I like that better.
Yeah. So, again, we are here at Pro Dreams, and something cool, and I want to make sure I get this right. If you go to pro-dreams.com and you buy something today, before we get off air, if you buy something today, you get a free autographed jersey of me or Flynn. Now, there's 40 total. There's 40 total available. Mm-hmm. So once they're out, they're out. But if you go to pro-dreams.com and you buy something from the website, they are going to throw in a free jersey signed by one of us.
That's right. And like usually, my coworkers every single morning like to kind of make fun of me when I'm doing, reads and advertisements that I like to say right now a lot. Go somewhere right now. Well,
yeah, sometimes even when but
I really
it's
mean
industrial construction, and you're like, where am I going right now?
Yeah, right now. Sometimes
I don't know that they want me to show up here.
They want me to show up at a job site, but you get it. You know what I mean when I say it. But now we mean it, because while we're on air today, if you buy something, you're going to get that jersey. So go to pro-dreams.com right now.
Seriously, though, you do need to go right now, because if you go right now, you buy something, you get a free jersey, and that is pretty cool. I double-checked like 3 times to make sure I had that right, because it's a great giveaway, but that is what's going on. Great promotion here. We'll be here all morning long. You should stop by today. You should stop by tomorrow. Game day. It is in the shadows of Tiger Stadium, so come see them over at Pro Dreams.
Also, check it out on Sunday. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of these guys, but the Weeks brothers, all 3 of them, they'll be here Sunday.
Yep, that
from
is
2 to 4,
awesome.
signing autographs. You can bring your own stuff for them to sign. You can pick something up here, have them sign it. But all the Weeks brothers will be here Sunday.
All right, we'll take our first break of the show. More OTB coming your way live from Pro Dreams when we come back.
Off the bench. 2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench.
Go to All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com. All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com. If you are buying new, if you are leasing, if you are renting, remember, everything is always available. So no matter what your needs are, no matter what your family's needs are, they are always going to be met over at All-Star. And one of the cool things we always tell you about when you're leasing, when you're renting, every option is always available. Like when you lease, typically it's like, okay, each category is going to have one vehicle. Not the case All-Star. Everything is always available. What about the rental department? Maybe you got 3 to choose from. Not the case over at All-Star. If you're going to see the Tigers play this fall, you want to rent a Toyota, go to All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com.
I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I'm going to go to a car dealership and rent a car. No, I'll just go to the airport. Well, if you look at the per-day pricing, it's going to be as good or better over there at All-Star. So forget those big national rental car companies. Go check them out. All-Star, you can pick anything on the lot right there. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com.
Renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunnyquip.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgout.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams in Baton Rouge, right here in the same shopping center as the OG Walk-Ons. And so come hang out. Come
In the
say
shadows
what's up. It is in the
Tiger
shadows.
Stadium.
Remember, pro-dreams.com. If you go there today and you buy something, the first 40 people to buy something will get an autographed jersey by me or Flynn. And if you get Flynn's jersey when you wanted mine, I understand it, but I understand this disappointment, but it's still, it's still a free jersey, so.
It's too early to be rude, buddy.
No, it's not. No. As soon as your feet hit the ground.
And Saturday from 10 to 11, Jake Brown will be here. We'll meet and greet action.
And then the Weeks Brothers on Sunday. So, very cool. Very, very cool. You know what's not cool? What's going on in Chapel Hill right now? And
What do you mean?
It's not exactly Chapel.
They have the best coach of all time.
It's not Chapel Bill like they thought it was going to be. There's reports yesterday that, it was just going south and like basically Bill Belichick's just got to find a way out. And then they came out with the same statement that everybody's ever came out with, and we're focused on the next game, and we're all kumbaya, and it's all good, which usually means like something bad is.
Yeah, I think the administration, they put out like a joint statement, I believe, the administration saying that we fully support Bill Belichick and what he's doing. He has a full support of our staff. Bill Belichick says, I'm completely committed to UNC. But usually 4 or 5 games into the season, when people have to tell you that everything's fine, everything's fine, people, nothing to see over here, it usually means everything's not fine. And it looks like an absolute object disaster over there, an absolute train wreck. It looks like there should be some sort of reality TV show going on over there where it's like just filmed the rise and fall, not even the rise, but just the disaster of what's happened over there.
Yeah.
And look, there's a lot of it's uncontrollable, but everything has happened under Bill Belichick's watch over there. Like there's nothing that he has done to Like he's come in, I think he has one of the most new players
70.
come in, 70 new players.
70.
So it's his people he's brought in. They brought in, was it Lombardi as the GM or whatever?
Yes.
He has nothing to blame. There's nothing because he has his people there.
His sons.
Yeah. The nepotism is strong over there.
Real strong.
It just feels like, look, that Bill Belichick said, look, I'm kind of old for a coach. I'm at the end of my career. I got a couple years left to do this. I'm going to get a 20-something-year-old girlfriend, and I don't care. I don't give a hoot about what anybody says. about anything. I'm just going to do what I want. I'm going to have my sons. I'm going to do things the way I want to do it. I'm not going to take it seriously because it doesn't look like he's taking it seriously, right? What was his motto for the Patriots for so long? For so long, the most buttoned-up organization and the mom just do your job.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing their job over there, and especially him.
Right. I know. And, like, for North Carolina, it's like, hey, I get what you're trying to do, but, like, your last two coaches have a combined age of, like, I don't know, 160. Like, and I love Mac Brown.
Mac Brown did that. Like,
I know, I love Mac Brown. He's one of the best human beings I've ever met, and I truly mean that. Like, he is salt of the earth and one of the nicest human beings ever. But, like, you did that, and now you bring in Bill Belichick. It's like, hey, why don't you go get, like, maybe somebody a little bit younger, a little bit more excited to be there in Chapel Hill for that job.
Because, like, no matter how hard apparently you're trying administration, like, UNC's still a cool brand.
Yeah.
Like, it is cool. The colors, you still can ride the Michael Jordan wave. Like, there's like, it's got a big cool factor to it. And UNC's never, like, you can't blame it on talent. Like, UNC's never had an issue with getting talented players. Now, maybe it's not like as many talented players as you need to compete, like, at the top of the national level, but they've never had an issue with. And if you can't compete in the ACC, like, what are we doing?
True.
You got 2 teams. 3 teams, okay. In the past however many years, you've had 1 team.
Yeah, right.
Right? So if you can't compete in that league,
and they just got housed by that team.
But like,
that's
not even
very
like
good this year.
But let's take the competing part out of it, because like, it's first year, blah blah blah. But everything off the field is just an absolute disaster, and honestly, it's kind of fun to watch.
Well, we were going to get to watch it, but they canceled the Hulu series that they planned and that they were filming.
I know. I was actually.
So it was such a disaster. They're like, hey, we can't put that.
Like, it's okay. This is a big deal. So they were filming it to make a reality TV show, but it was such a disaster in a world where there's like Love Island. In that world, they decided this was such a disaster.
And
we can't even make reality television.
The Golden Bachelor. Yes, push that through.
But like, nope, we got to
cancel.
This is actually too sad.
Yes, and it also goes back to, there's college coaches and there's pro coaches. Now, there's been some that have been able to do both. Not many. You have your Pete Carrolls, Jimmy Johnson, Barry Switzer,
Nick Saban.
Well, but Coach Saban didn't do well in the NFL.
Oh, that was a joke. Obviously.
Steve Spurrier did awful in the NFL. Like, we could go on, and of course I'm probably forgetting someone, but there's a lot of stories of a lot of guys that have tried to do. Chip Kelly. Like, when you try to do one, it's like, no, you're actually the other.
Yep.
Like, now we see pro coaches, same situation. They try to go down a level. It's a different game.
Yeah, you see coordinators make that jump back and forth a lot, and that translates a lot more, because you're not really having to be like the leader, the alpha, the person that personally has to connect with everybody. That's where you kind of get into those differences. That's why Saban had a big issue, because, I mean, probably the ego check situation where you're dealing with men and not, young men.
We've all. I had teammates, and I'm sure you did as well, that were there in Miami during that.
It's like, Coach Saban, like, I got 3 kids, and I'm like 33 years old. I think I'm good, dude. You don't have to yell at me like that.
Yeah, a lot of stories of Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas being like, hey, my guy. Hey, look here, bud.
Hey, little man.
We're not going to do it like that.
And you're not going to talk to me that way.
Yes. Somebody inside the chat, I think it was Jamie, said Pete Carroll is 70+ and he's doing well. Oh, Jamie, have you watched the Raiders?
Have you seen it recently?
The Raiders have actually lost a couple of games by double digits. Max Crosby right now is not playing his correct position. He's not very happy. They got him playing like a 4-eye all the time. Geno Smith leads the NFL in interceptions. Ashton Genty's usage is head-scratching, to say the least. They lost the last game 40-6 to the Colts.
They have a former quarterback who's in the booth every week that's also telling your coordinators what to do during the game.
It's kind of an owner as well.
Kind of an owner, but is he? I don't know.
Yeah,
that's kind of a
special teams.
as well.
Special teams is dead last in the NFL as well. So other than that, everything's
Pete
going
Carroll's
great
doing just fine
in Las Vegas.
Pete Carroll's doing fine.
And I'm not hating on older coaches. I'm just saying.
This is not.
We're not being mean to older coaches. I'm saying, like, for Belichick and Mac Brown's, like, if you're UNC, like, just go get a young up-and-coming coach, because you never really want to replicate what you just did that didn't work. That's kind of exactly what they did. Right.
Well, when you're trying, especially like in the college level, like you need somebody. You're trying to build up the program. You got to have somebody that's like hungry for it, trying to step up to the next level. Right. You probably want a coach that has aspirations of either trying to go to the NFL or be a head coach of one of the blue bloods of the top. Like, you want coaches like that are fighting for that.
Yeah.
Not on the way down.
Yeah, we just, we told y'all 2019 LSU Clemson game is on here in
we
Pro
just scored
Dreams.
a tud.
LSU just tied it up at 7.
Jamar Chase, you ever heard of him?
Yeah. Is that what I look like when I ran the slug up?
A little bit faster, I think.
That's what I thought.
I just spun it a little harder than Burrow did.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, we'll see what happens at UNC. I know they said everything's okay, but after that report yesterday, there's reports of parents like just being like, I don't really want this for my child. The way things are going, assistant coaches kind of texting people on the side. So we'll see how that ends up. But
let me ask you this: let's put our credentials here on the line. Does Bill Belichick make it through the season?
No.
He gone. Okay, does he make it to Thanksgiving?
No.
Does he make it to Halloween?
No.
He doesn't make it to trick-or-treating?
I don't think so.
He doesn't get to trick-or-treat as the head coach of North Carolina?
If they get their butts...
They just told us he was fine yesterday,
If they get their butts whipped again, no. It's a disaster.
Get your girlfriend off the sideline.
It's a disaster. Everything's a disaster.
Get your girlfriend off the sideline.
Well,
all right,
also,
so Jake doesn't think
get your sons off the sideline if they can't do it.
Prowl the sidelines of the National Football League, won't make it through half a season in his first year of college football. Wow.
I mean, what has he done since Brady?
He got locked out of the Patriots the facility.
Yeah, and what did he do before Brady?
Actually, I don't know.
He was a Cleveland's coach and didn't win a whole lot. Yeah.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
The Cleve?
So he should send Tom a gift basket every week.
Tommy's all pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, he's not going to make it. I'll back you.
If I get that, do I get the turnover chain?
You get the turnover chain. I'll say he's gone before Thanksgiving, but I'm not going to give you Halloween.
All right, fair enough. All right, we'll take a break. Again, we are here at Pro Dreams and a very cool promotion they've got here today only. Go to pro-dreams.com, and if you buy something off of the website, you are going to get either a autographed Flynn or Hester jersey. So all you got to do is go to the website, buy something on the site. The first 40 people to do that will get a free autographed jersey with their purchase. Very cool by the team over here at Pro Dreams.
Each one of those jerseys got to be worth at least $100,000
minimum. That's just because discounted. Promo code type situation. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommies with a Y.com. When you go to the website, you'll clearly see the difference. Award-winning every single year, Angie Super Service Award since 2016. Also, Best Windows in the Advocate this year in Baton Rouge. Well, that is to Tommy and the team over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Check out a gallery of work that they can do for you, testimonials of past clients, and always remember, they can customize your job to what you're looking to get done at your home, at your business. GoTommies.com.
That's right. GoTommies.com. Tommy's Windows, Doors, Siding. We're talking if they do your project, if they do the job, we're talking lifetime warranties. Fully licensed and insured. Over 20 years of experience right here in Baton Rouge and throughout Louisiana. So if you get a project, make sure that you get them to price it out. Make sure you get them on the job site before it starts to let them show you exactly what they can do. Go to GoTommies.com.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, and welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams. Pro-dreams.com is the website. Get that microphone over there settled.
All right, dude, relax.
All right, LSU and South Carolina taking place Saturday night in Death Valley. LSU still a big favorite here in this game. It's an SEC game, kind of point spreads under 10. It's like, okay, well, you kind of know what that situation is. You still got to go out there and you got to play your best, all that coach speak type stuff. But there's a lot of things that I'm going to be looking forward to seeing if they have been addressed from the bye week. Now, getting healthy was one of those things. So certainly check out the health, and Trades Green's another week healthy. Can he maybe expand his role after he comes back, and can you utilize his skill set? Where's Garrett Nussmeier now? Where's Caden Durham right now? Paul Mubenga looks like he's doubtful for this game, so you're going to be without a starting offensive lineman. So there's a couple of things to pay attention to as far as the injuries and the health of the team. But anytime you have a bye week, you're like, okay, well, the things that you were deficient at, have you worked on those? And if you have, how much do you feel like you have improved those? So that for me, like that is like number one. All right, I want to see the first 15 because remember, we laid out the first opening drives of this year, and if I'm not mistaken, what's it been, 4 punts and a turnover?
Yeah.
I believe that's what we charted a couple of weeks ago when we were breaking it down. I want to see like the first 15 on script, opening drive. What do you do? Because if it's another 3 and it wasn't just like punts because you went 7 plays, 40 yards, and got to the middle of the field, and you're like, let's go ahead and punt it. It was like 3 plays. Most of those. I think one was 5 plays.
Mm-hmm.
So starting the game, starting fast, starting on schedule, starting with something that you can, be in a 2nd and 4 situation, be in a 3rd and manageable situation. Like that for me, all right, the health and how do you open up the game offensively is going to be the 2 main point of focuses for me.
Yeah, the first 15 is going to be, you have 2 weeks to get a game plan together. Or I take that back. You have about a week to get a game plan together. Usually on a normal week without a bye week, you have like 2 days to get a game plan together, right? Then you have to, of course, take it into practice and tweak things. But you have extra time. You have 7 extra days here to get a game. So that first 15 is like your most well thought out, constructed plays, how you anticipate. You can draw up and pretty much play these 15 plays on air. Okay, I can see this play based on this defense. I think we're going to get this out route here. It's going to be 2nd and 4. We're going to run this running play here. Like you visualize how those 15 plays, if run perfectly and how you expect it, can kind of go. After the first 15 is the part that I'm really more interested in, because can you philosophically change what your offensive identity is in the running game?
Yeah.
Of course, Nussmeier and the passing game has to improve. Whatever the reasons for it, it doesn't matter. Like we could talk about his ab injury or torso injury. We could talk about him not being completely right or healthy, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. You had a bye week where, from a results where the team wants to go, it doesn't matter. It just has to be figured out. So we expect that. But philosophically, what I want to see is once we get past the first 15, because you can try to put you can be really intentional in the bye week about saying, all right, we want to do a counter. We want to do we want to pull a guard. We want to do this. And we're going to schedule and play number 6. Play number 6. If it's a first down or a 2nd and manageable, we're going to run this play, this power play that we've been working on for the last 7 days, and it's scripted in there, and let's see how it goes. It's going to be great. Okay, that's fine and well. That was an intentional thing to run, and we're glad to see it because you hadn't done in power all year. But I want to see in the mid-2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, early 4th quarter, philosophically. Ooh, my voice just squeaked out there. I'm growing.
God.
Y'all hear that?
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. Man, I was in some deep football thoughts, too.
You were going so deep.
So hard.
It was going well.
Then
and then all of a sudden, Pinocchio showed up.
That's the 2nd time that's happened on this show.
Oh, my gosh.
Where was I?
If you think I know after that.
No, I think I was talking about some running game.
You were. All right, all right, so you were talking about you started 2nd quarter. And
yeah, so once you get past what you're intentionally trying to run, philosophically, what are you going to go back to when you don't have a script in front of you about exactly what the next call is going to be? So if you hit a first down and your back's against the wall and you're down, or maybe you're up by 1 score, down by 1 score, and it's 2nd and 4, or 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, what is your play call in the running game? Are you just automatically going to revert back to zone play? Or have you built in enough trust in potentially some of the new running game wrinkles that you've had a bye week? You had 2 weeks to kind of put in. So I'll be interested to see if the philosophy of the play calls in the run game make some adjustments. And also, man, are the linemen going to fire off to the 2nd level? I want to see, we've talked about the calls, the offensive line is making too many calls. They're trying to get in the most absolute 100% perfect play against every single defense. The defense is going to line up where they're going to line up. Yeah, you want to give your lineman an advantageous path to the guy that they're blocking. Yeah. You don't want them to have to take super bad angles. But every now and then, line up and run the ball.
Yeah.
Line up and run it. It doesn't matter if it's not the exact perfect play. Give them 1, 2, maybe 3 calls. But, man, those guys are communicating way too much in the running game. Let's simplify those calls. Let's simplify their reads, what they're looking at, and just have them go kick some butt. That's what I want to see.
And see, the problem is, like, when I talk about this, everybody's like, okay, yeah, sure, you want to see like the old school formation. It's not even that. Like, I've given up on that a long time ago. But your longest run of the year was in a formation that you didn't run in the next game, and that's crazy to me, right? And I know, like, the pace of the game, it was different, right? You were trying to play from behind in the second half, and maybe you felt like you couldn't, but you can. You still have to, like, that formation doesn't take extra time off the clock. It's not how it works, right? If you run the ball, it's still the same clock, and it's still winding at the same pace. So,
and you get just as, like, if you score with it, I think you still get 6 points.
It's still everything's the same. It's just the way that you line up, and if it's not going well, like, go back to that. Okay, now they're going to probably be ready for it. Florida wasn't, but try it. You had success. That's true. Like, you had success doing that. Like, so that's what we're talking about. It's like it doesn't have to be something that you've not done before. Like, you've got it. You've done it before. So go out there and see if you can get that done again. I'm not calling for the toss dive. I know that's not who you are. That's fine. But you showed that you have that formation. Try that if you need to. Try some different things. Try some things that, like, they worked on in camp. Like, we talked about it. They had an entire package with Juwan Johnson at quarterback, right? We all saw it when we went to practice. Taylor talks about it all the time. He went to practice way more than we did. He saw it as well. Like, a lot of times when you were running, it was like Q power, Q counter. So that part of it, the blocking scheme part of it, that's in there already. So, like, I'm with you. Like, I want to see different parts of the game.
I just
if they do something that is a change of pace in the run game and commit to the run game and not say, hey, we'll run the same inside zone and we'll have an RPO tagged with it.
And I've been pretty critical of so many passes behind the line of scrimmage, up to this point. But, watching the South Carolina game film, I think it's probably warranted based on what I've seen because I showed the film a couple days ago. The defensive backs for South Carolina do have a hard time getting off blocks. Like, I don't know if it's the teams that they've played. Like, Kentucky's wide receivers were just blocking the heck out of the DBs for South Carolina. So I'm not a big fan of always just so many behind the line of scrimmage passes because it's not just like a behind the line of scrimmage pass where it's just a quick pop it to him and he takes off and runs. It's like the wide side of the field from the far hash with 2 other receivers having to lock up and maintain a block for 2-3 seconds, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
But this week, I think that South Carolina DBs struggle. I don't know if they're physical enough in the running game or getting off blocks. I think those can be advantageous looks for us this week.
Our boy Dane Bergeron inside the Bayou Ford chat, he's like, Jacob, you disappoint me not wanting the toss dive. Dane, I want the toss dive. I just don't know that you can get that done in 7 days. And
I don't know, guys. Like, the toss dive, like, it makes me cringe a little bit. Not because of how we did it back in our day, but how LSU did it, like, in the early teens.
Yeah, it was.
That was real nerve.
I mean, I'll take a horn boss though.
I'll take a horn boss. I mean, that's a toss, not a toss dive though. It's like just a toss.
It's a toss that's not going to the edge
with
though.
Some pullers.
Yeah.
Oh man, can I see some pullers this week?
Yes.
Can I see just some pulling and then the people that aren't pulling just washing the line down? So it doesn't matter if those defensive ends are looping down the line of scrimmage behind the defensive tackles. It doesn't matter what they do. You were just washing them down. Some beautiful, big uglies pulling around, leading the way up to the second level. That's what I want to see.
All right. Louisiana roots, local people, real service. That is Campus Federal Credit Union. Whether you're looking for a new checking account, a car loan, or even help with your business finances, Campus Federal has been servicing Louisiana community since 1934. They understand what it means to take care of their own because they are right here from Louisiana. We talk about it all the time. Shreveport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. Stop by a branch near you. Or remember, you can visit them online at campusfederal.org to learn more. Campus Federal, where family, community, and your finances come first. again, throughout the state of Louisiana here. If you're listening to us in Shreveport, here in Baton Rouge, in New, we are talking to you, campusfederal.org. All right, we will step away. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the other matchups in the Southeastern Conference as this thing's starting to heat up, right? This race to Atlanta is starting to heat up. You've got a couple of teams right now that had a fast start out of the gate, but their schedule is certainly about to change. We've got a big top 15 matchup in the SEC this weekend. We'll start to break it all down when we come back here. It is OTB live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to SupremeRice.com. When you go to the website, you can find out all the different rice they have available for you, right? Because everybody's going to have maybe a different. Flynn and I, which one do we like?
The jasmine rice.
The jasmine, that's right. And so, look, it is a tailgating weekend. And so if you've got the gumbo, if you got the etouffee, like whatever it is always the perfect tailgating rice. And so you can get it, of course, at Rouse's. Hey, in fact, you can come see us, say what's up, grab your Supreme Rice from Rouse's tomorrow on a Football Friday, or you can just go get it today. You can go get it tomorrow. It's always a good day to go with some Supreme Rice. Go to the website today, SupremeRice.com.
That's right. We got a big tailgating weekend right here, and you know what? Tailgate at Tiger Stadium before the seat. Like, if you're going to have some jambalaya in the pot, maybe make some gumbo, make sure you do it with Supreme Rice, locally grown, supporting local farmers, supporting local businesses. Go check it out. Go to your local grocery store and get you some Supreme Rice.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams in Baton Rouge, pro-dreams.com. And if you want one of those free jerseys, remember, if you buy anything from the website, pro-dreams.com, you'll get a free either Hester or Flynn autograph jersey. And there's not that many left.
Yeah, you better do it right now.
Like, we're slappies, but for some reason, people are buying stuff right now. So they're actually, there's only a handful left.
If it's free, it's for me.
Even if it's going to be used as a like a tablecloth?
Yeah, tablecloths are free. It's for me.
All right, here in the SEC this weekend. Gosh, this game. Why in the world is this game at 11 a.m. local time?
Can I guess which one?
Yeah.
Whatever game Missouri's playing in?
Alabama, Missouri.
Because it's Missouri.
It's a top 14
Nobody
matchup.
cares about Missouri.
I do. It's a top 14 matchup. Number 8, Alabama, traveling to undefeated number 14, Missouri.
Over.
And that son of a gun is at 11 in the morning.
Good. Get it over with.
But for real, like, what in the Big Ten's going on here?
It is a little strange when you just look at the rankings. You don't look at the team names.
God, Missouri, please.
If you just look
I don't even
at the
care that it's
ranking.
Alabama. I just want to be able to throw it in Flynn's face. Please. Please, football gods.
Yeah, that's a strange time. I don't understand it. I guess I don't understand what the TV folks are really looking for as far as matchups. Now, I get it. The Big Ten, they're lame, so they put their biggest game at 11. But in Alabama, like a 8 versus 14 team, yeah, you got to put that at least at 2:30.
Well, I think it kind of got screwed over because Red River is at 2:30.
Oh, Ark's playing.
Yeah. That game's probably been decided it was going to be at 2:30 regardless of record.
When he signed.
Even though Texas is 3-2.
Yeah.
And unranked.
And Oklahoma's
Oklahoma's number 6 in the country.
Yeah, they are. They should probably be pretty thankful they're 6 right now.
Why's that?
I mean, do you think they're going to finish the season inside the top 15?
Top 15? Yeah, they absolutely could.
Well, they got a chance. Do you think? That's what I'm asking. I don't
if
think.
If Mateer comes back and is somewhat healthy, if he's 90%, yeah.
Okay.
Their defensive line, I think, is the best in the SEC. Their defense is one of the best in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they can't run the football with their running backs. That's troublesome. It's all Q stuff.
But who can, Who can?
Who among us?
Who among us?
Who among us?
Who among us can run with running backs?
So, yeah, that game is at 2:30. Wazoo, Ole Miss. Sure. Why is that not on the CW? Why is that on SEC Network at 11:45? 3:15 on the SEC Network. You've got Arkansas and Tennessee. That is a game that I'm intrigued by because I don't know what in the world we are going to get from Arkansas. Like, it could be bad, but also it could be a little chaotic, a little organized chaos with Bobby Petrino.
Yeah, you got the interim bump for sure. It should be, but the way Tennessee's played, pretty darn good. Arkansas is not very good. Like, offensively, they can make some plays. Like, the quarterback for Arkansas reminds me a lot of Lenore Sellers in the way that he can make plays with his arms, but he's not accurate 100% of the time. Well, nobody is, but like he's just not the most pure passer, but he makes big plays. So you will see big plays in the passing game. It just won't be consistently working in offense. And then, of course, they both can do a lot of things with their feet. It's tough to get them down. So they can make some plays. But defensively, Arkansas is just flat out bad. So, I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it. They're just bad. So
you didn't try?
No, I didn't. And I won't. I won't. Like, so you can't really change that. Like, you can – I don't think Petrino coming in as a head coach is going to, like, inspire their defense to all of a sudden be good. They might play, interim coach Bump. They might play with a little bit more inspiration, a little bit more energy in the first quarter, but that's probably going to wear off when they realize their defense is just bad and Tennessee scores every drive. So we'll see.
All right, you've also got Florida traveling to Texas A&M, and you've got Georgia traveling to Jordan-Hare to take on the Auburn Tigers. Those games are going to be 6 o'clock for Florida and Texas A&M over on ESPN. Georgia-Auburn is going to be 6:30 over on ABC. Of those two games, who has a better chance to pull off the upset, Florida at A&M or Auburn hosting the Georgia Bulldogs?
Florida at A&M. Florida's intriguing to me right now because of how talented their defensive line is, their defense is. We've seen this situation play out a year ago with the Florida being bad early. Then, of course, Napier being the greatest about-to-be-fired head coach of all time.
ever
to coach the sport of football. So they're intriguing to me because they have the talent and the skill set to be good. They just, for whatever reason, can't put it together early in the season.
Yeah.
Coming off a big confidence boost from last week playing at home, going on the road. How does that, Marcel, how does he match up against that Florida defense? That's an intriguing matchup to me.
All right, hour number 2, OTB, coming back your way from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
Go to yourgoodwood.com. That is a website for Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. And when you go to the website, you can book your consultation, bottom right corner of the website. You can check out a full list of services. You can check out pricing options that they have as well. All that is right there at your fingertips. It is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. right there on Drusilla Lane. If you want to pick up the phone, give them a call. Have that conversation. Book that consultation today. Go call 225-4GD-WOOD. It's 225-4GD-WOOD.
Yeah, or go visit them right there at yourgoodwood.com. You can see their list of services. You can see pricing. You can see testimonies. So, men, we're talking to you. If you have things don't work quite as well as we get older. So whether it's testosterone replacement, sexual performance, PRP, hair rejuvenation, all the things, you can go book a consultation right now. Go see them. Go to their website, yourgoodwood.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Thursday, October 9th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 87. In hour 2 of today's show, we'll give you a preview of New Orleans Saints versus New England Patriots coming up this Sunday, and we'll take a look at some NFL quarterback rankings. Is Spencer Rattler being disrespected? You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN, and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from Pro Dreams, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from Pro Dreams in Baton Rouge. And remember, we've been telling you over the last couple of segments, if you buy something from pro-dreams.com today during the show, they have got an autographed Flynn or Hester jersey to give to your purchase for free. Now, they had 40 to start the day. I don't know that they've got a ton left, but they do have some left, so go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Go buy something.
I think we're about halfway.
I might go buy something, but if they give me a Flynn jersey, I swear to God.
They got these new helmets. Trey was telling us they had the regular size helmets that you can buy, of course. And
called full size.
Then they have, we call them regular.
I don't know if your helmets are full size after that.
And, of course, you got the traditional mini helmets everybody's seen, knows, and loves. But we got a new release. I think they call this the medium.
The Schmedium?
The Schmedium. So it's like right in between, like one of those.
That is really cool, though. I walked in and I was like, I need those.
Of course, like the regular helmets are going to be like $400, $500, $600 or whatever. Mini helmets, we know the kind of the price on that. But I think he said you can get these for like around $150, something like that.
Yeah, and they come with the visor too, which is kind of cool.
It comes with the visor, and so I don't think that they make this version of helmet, like this model, this Rydell model, in the mini. But I think these are like the perfect size. Both of us walked in here and did the head snap. We're like, what's that?
Yep.
Hey, what's that right there?
I know. That's new.
That's new. New release.
Not seen that.
That's new. That's fun.
All right.
Looks like it fit like a little child too.
Thing.
Pretty nice.
Is that gonna fit?
Like maybe a 2-year-old top.
You know what? Would Harlow's head fit in that? I need a picture.
I know, man. Need a picture.
Within that. That's very, very cool. All right. Before we start talking New Orleans Saints, let's go ahead and get this segment started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GoFlowIV.com. Go check their website out, see what they can do as far as putting a membership package together, the things that you can do over there. You want to be hydrated for this weekend's tailgate. If maybe if you get hydrated with something that you're not supposed to get hydrated with, then on Sunday morning.
According to Coach Beamer at South Carolina, you are supposed to dehydrate a little bit, but make sure you are going to get prepped, getting ready. Today would be the perfect day to kind of proactively take care of yourself for tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. But even if you're just feeling under the weather, whatever it is, you can go over there, get vitamized, you get hydrated, get you an account set up, be in and out in about 30, 40 minutes with a fresh bag of IV fluids right into the veins. Go Flow IV.
All right, the New Orleans Saints take on the New England Patriots this weekend inside the Caesars Superdome. And right now, the Patriots are still holding strong at a 3.5-point favorite.
Really? I didn't know we were the favorite.
No. The Patriots, I said.
Shoot.
Yeah, sorry.
Misheard you, or you misspoke.
No, you misheard me. I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. Dude, they got out there just with the blower out there.
Yeah,
outside the door. We're trying to do radio.
We're trying to do radio here. Award-winning radio.
Award.
Chill out.
Yeah,
God.
come on. The award for the best show of the year goes to. Anyhow, yeah, 3.5-point dogs. Okay, home dogs. I think that's probably the way Drake May's playing.
Now
right
your
I
plus
think
3.5 is minus 125. So we could see a little bit of a line movement, maybe.
Probably plus 3. Okay, so, everybody getting a little respect. Drake May's getting a lot of respect. But, you know what? I think Spencer Rattler and the gang, the Saints, coming off their first victory, can we adopt the 1-0 mindset for this week? I think we got a shot at it, boys. I think I've predicted the Saints to win every single week. I ain't going to stop. I'm not going to stop
maybe
this week.
Maybe not the Buffalo week. I don't think you did that week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do want to say something.
That's why we have a 3-hour radio show.
Yeah, I got 3 hours to say something, I guess. So speaking of the Saints, speaking of Rattler playing good, I guess who's coming on the show tomorrow morning?
Spencer Rattler?
The starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, Spencer Rattler.
That's right.
He'll be joining the show tomorrow morning, I believe sometime in the 7 o'clock hour.
Early bird gets the worm?
Early bird gets the worm. That's right. First one in, last one out.
Let's go.
Team
Looking
leader.
forward to that. Had a chance to interview him a couple times before. It's a great interview. Looking forward to his insight. And, where did he play college football?
I think he played at USC.
Which is in the South?
Yeah, South Carolina. So I don't know if anybody's keeping count out there, but if you're tracking the big-time SEC opponents this year, we played Ole Miss. We had Patrick Willis, who was bad luck.
He was kind of
South Carolina.
He's a
of
Hall of
course,
Famer.
the first person that came to our minds when we were playing South Carolina
It was
Mr. Spencer Rattler.
Wait a minute. Y'all didn't have a Florida Gator? Yeah, duh. We hate Florida.
because Florida stinks.
Not giving them the airwaves.
Yeah, they
Lost
suck.
your mind. We'll give others. Like, I'll even give Texas A&M the airwaves.
Yep.
Think Moffitt will call in?
So yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So I really kind of want to, of course, there's lots of questions we need to get down to with Spencer, but I really just want to know what Spencer Rattler approved nickname for Spencer Rattler is. That's really kind of where my head's at on this one.
Are you going to ask him?
Yeah, is it Rat Pack? Rat Dat?
Yeah. I think Rat Dat. Right? Jordan? Adam?
Rat Dat?
I mean, y'all live in New Orleans, right?
I guess his group of fans can be the Rat Pack.
Okay, all right.
Well, we need to come up with a good handful of them, and we'll ask him tomorrow which one he
At
approves.
least 3 choices. At least 3 choices. So looking forward to that tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to the game this weekend because it's a great opportunity for the Saints. Look, this is a team in the Patriots that just went on the road, and they beat an undefeated Bills team. All right, they may be flying high, but you also got your first victory. And you kind of look at some of the places where you're strong, they have some weaknesses. So I think it's actually a decent matchup for the Saints, even though, look, again, I know that the Patriots have a winning record. I understand how Drake May's playing. Stephon Diggs, I don't know that he'll ever have the juice that he had he had last week against the Bills.
This is an emotional low for him, for sure. So this could be one of those games, which is tough. They come off a huge win, huge victory. Everybody's talking about how, kind of well they're playing, how Vrabel's doing up there, how well Drake May played. It's the NFL. Anything can happen any given week. I think this is a really good opportunity for the Saints to go out there and show. But they're not going to win the game if they can't be advantageous like they were last week. They have to take advantage of teams' mistakes. Every team makes mistakes in every single game. Some less than others, some bigger than others. Last week, there were some big mistakes that the Giants made, and we took advantage of those opportunities. There's so many times where you see teams drop an interception that was right in their hands, or a guy fumbles and the ball bounces around like a wet bar of soap and you don't get on top of it. Teams make mistakes. It's if you can take advantage. So there's going to be a handful of plays that are going to be the difference between whether or not the Saints can take advantage of and beat a team who, on paper, is probably better than them. But we're going to be saying that a lot this year. But I see, we just want to see the Saints fan base wants to see growth every single week, people being a little bit better, a little bit more disciplined. Coach Moore being just taking the next step every single week. Just let's get a little bit better. Let's start stacking successes on top of each other and seeing improvement. So if we can do that and be advantageous when the mistakes do occur, because they will happen on both sides, can they take advantage of them?
And also, going back to the Spencer Rattler portion of this, like, look, there's some people out there, and I know Taylor, he actually linked, there was an article that somebody, let's see, I want to make sure I get the name right. Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports, he did his NFL quarterback power rankings, okay? And he put Spencer Rattler 31st. And look, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You can have your own rankings. You can do whatever you want, right? And certainly we're going to see different rankings that have Spencer Rattler all over the place. But I would have to sit down and watch tape with who put this together, and you'd have to tell me why. Like, I am big, and look, that's what we learned. We're forged in telling me why. Jimbo Fisher's biggest thing was tell me why. Whatever it was, good or bad, tell me why. Yep. Why did you do what you did? He's got him only ahead of Cooper Rush, who's starting for the Ravens right now. He's got him behind Joe Flacco, behind Bryce Young, behind Cam Ward, behind Geno Smith, Dylan Gabriel, Justin Fields, Jackson Dart, Carson Wentz. Like, that's just trying too much.
You're trying to make too big a deal. So I think it's the easy button for people that don't really know ball or don't really like – I mean, it's hard to go watch game tape of every single quarter. Like, if you're doing one of these rankings, you can't go watch, like, detailed game footage of 32 quarterbacks. I get it. I think it's the easy button to say, well, Spencer Rattler, he's 0-10 in his first, 10 starts, and not really look at kind of everything else. But unfortunately and fortunately, right, quarterbacks, that's the ultimate judge right there is the win-loss record. But you also have to look at the situation around. You have to watch the situation around. If you're ranking just actual quarterback play, certainly is a outrageous ranking right there.
No, it is, and I think it's just somebody that hasn't seen Spencer Rattler play. You don't factor in some of the issues that his offensive line have had. You don't factor in some of the plays that have not been made by some of his weapons. Again, like I don't have stock in Spencer Rattler, right? It's not like if he plays better that I get paid off. No, I just look at the situation that he's been put in, and I think he is highly efficient so far this year. I think there were some things that you wanted him to take more chances on, which he did a week ago. I think last week was his best game. And now I think you can build off that. What did we say when he got the starting nod? I think he can thrive better in a chaotic situation than Tyler Shutt can. And he's done that, right? I mean, again, the pass protection has been horrid. Certainly from the interior. Like the outside guys, the young guys, they are, as advertised, they're really good players. But the interior has been really bad. And that's the hardest place to get pressure if you're a quarterback. And I think he's done well with that. Now, what is the ceiling? I don't think we know that yet. But let's not forget, at one time in his college career, he was going to be a first-round pick. Everybody, first-round pick, Spencer Rattler, it's going to be without question. Well, then he gets replaced. He got replaced with a guy that went number 1 overall. And everybody kind of forgot about Spencer Rattler. So I think there's still more juice left to squeeze there.
Yep.
I'm excited about the next couple of weeks for Spencer Rattler. I think last week gave him some confidence. He got a couple of players back. You get a Foster Moreau back. You get a Taysom Hill back. Rashid Shaheed is somebody that dominated in camp. He kind of looked like he took over as the number 1 option a week ago. So in the totality of all those things together, there ain't no way in hell there's 30 better quarterbacks right now than Spencer Rattler.
No.
I'd put him somewhere in the 17-18 range.
Yep, and you look at kind of what he's done, and you got to look at year 1 to year 2 improvements. And to me, that's the biggest jump a quarterback's going to make in their career is year 1 to year 2, whether you're playing or not. Whether you're like that was the biggest jump I made in my career, and I wasn't playing, right? So it's year 1 to year 2 because you're starting to understand that first year. It's like, holy hell, this is a completely different sport being in the NFL. It's completely different. So you catch up, And you either do or you don't. You make that improvement or you don't. And we are seeing improvement, especially like you look at what Spencer's doing. He's being pressured, one of the most pressured guys in the league, and he has one of the least amount of sacks in the league. So he's doing a really good job of avoiding a lot. And we talked about, like, that's how he lived his life at South Carolina, was playing under pressure and having to take advantage. And you look at you got to take all these kind of stats with a grain of salt when you start talking and trying to talk somebody up or talk somebody down. But you look at NFL completion leaders to date. Dak Prescott sitting there at the most completions with 139. Matthew Stafford with 122. Spencer Rattler, third in the league with completions this season with 119, followed by Justin Herbert, 117, Patrick Mahomes, 116. Now, I say you got to take that with a grain of salt, because then you look at yards per completion or yards per attempt. Is it check down Charlie? Is it this? Is it that? And that's easy to do. But the fact of the matter is this guy is playing really well with really bad protection in the interior of this offense. You're playing against defenses that are playing bend and don't break defenses against you, making you take completions because of the lack of, the 53-man roster talent from top to bottom. Like, he's doing a lot with what he's given, and they're improving. They're working a whole new offense that looks to be improving. So all you want, like, as Saints fans, like, we're not expecting them to go and make the playoffs and make a run. As long as you see improvement week in, week out. Yeah, you're going to probably hit a road bump here where some things are going to go wrong. We saw it in the Seattle game, like just things like two special teams plays. You get a block punt, you get a kick, a punt return for a touchdown. It got out of hand. Can I say that the Saints not going to see that again this year? Probably will, just because of the other team being more advantageous than you, taking advantage of mistakes. But I think consistently, week in, week out, if you're just showing improvement, you are going to win some games in the National Football League. And I think you're going to win a good handful more.
Yeah, I'm excited about this weekend because I want to see how they come back after being victorious, right? Getting your first win. How do you come back against a team that also is going to have some positive momentum after they went on the road and they beat the Buffalo Bills, an undefeated team in their stadium in a very difficult place to play? I think this is a great week to kind of see exactly where the Saints' development is. Again, like, we have no dreams of them going on a run and making it to the playoffs. That's not where we're at right now. But you want to see continued development. You want to see some foundational pieces being built here that can be the pillars, hopefully, of Kellen Moore here in the near future.
And no, chat, I'm not wearing yoga pants. These are called joggers. It's a soft J.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
All right, when it comes taking care of business, nobody does it better than Gulf Coast Office Products, the office equipment provider of, the LSU Tigers, the New Orleans Saints, the Pelicans, the Raging Cajuns, like we tell you about all the time, right? They need documents when they need them, and that's why they trust GCOP. So from copiers and printers to manage IT and document solutions, GCOP keeps your business running as smooth as a championship offense. With locations in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, the North Shore, and Lafayette, they're always close by. So visit them today at GCOPnet.com. That is GCOPnet.com, and let Gulf Coast Office Products help you go further. All right, we will step away here, go into some of the rest of the slate coming up this weekend. You got a couple of more marquee matchups. You got a top 10 matchup in the country as well, and one that maybe a lot of people didn't expect to be a top 10 matchup this year. And we'll continue breaking it all down when we jump back here. It is OTB Live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is the website for Central Plumbing. Now, not only in Central, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. So if you've got something that you want to upgrade at your home, at your business, if you want to go tankless today with a tankless water heater and literally never run out of hot water, right? So if you're like me, you get home late from the ball field last night and you got to take showers, you got to do the dishes, you got to do some laundry, and a lot of times if you don't have tankless, well, what do you got to do? You got to pick and choose. You got to wait, right? And maybe I can take like a 30-second shower and there's like a NASCAR pit change. But when you go tankless, you don't have to worry about that. So go tankless today, centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, that's right, centralplumbing.org. Central Plumbing, they are the experts in the greater Baton Rouge area when it comes to plumbing. They've been doing it for a long time. The Payne family, they are incredible. And you know what? Stuff happens at your house or at your place of business, and it's not usually during that 8 to 5, 9 to 5 business hour. So they have 24/7 emergency services. Anything ever happens, you can give them a call, 225-925-8552. Go see them. CentralPlumbing.org.
Right now.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown,
parishbuilt.com. Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Pearl Jam, and the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
Is that your big voice guy?
Yep.
Attempt. Hey, don't try to make up for your voice squeak earlier, okay, bud?
I got to talk super deep now to even out the playing fields.
I don't know that you can't even it out here today. I think you just got to take the loss and move on, watch the tape, and improve.
Is there anything I can do about that?
Nope.
The whole voice squeak situation?
No, I don't think so. Usually that clears itself up after puberty, but I don't know what happened there, bud.
I don't know. Constantly, growing, man. Constant and never-ending self-improvement. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I strive to do every single day of my life.
All right. PelicanRoof.com is the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette and Baton Rouge. Remember, they have boots on the ground in both locations, not driving back and forth on the basin. Actually, they're in those local communities Check out the 5-star reviews right there on the homepage. Also, they've got the Veterans Roof giveaway. So you go to the website, pelicanroof.com, click on the community tab, and then that's going to pull up. You click on that, you can nominate a veteran, and that's just a very cool thing that they're doing over there at Pelican Roofing. And remember, they had the Mother's Day giveaway as well, so don't miss this opportunity to nominate a veteran for a free roof. Again, pelicanroof.com is the website. All right.
Hey, guys, you back off my ankles, all right?
Uh-oh.
Whew, look at these things. These things are as a clear, defined line between the ankle and the calf. I keep saying this. Y'all don't want to hear it.
Are you about to get a sensitivity fine?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to clear the air here. There's a defined where the calf ends and the ankle begins. Just want y'all to know that.
Where exactly?
Right there.
Don't see it, bud.
Right there. See that?
No.
Right
I see a calf that goes right to the bottom of a foot.
Oh, boy. Now you're just seeing what you want to see.
All right. Big game this weekend across the country. Probably the biggest game. The game on the marquee blinking lights is number 7 Indiana traveling to number 3 Oregon. Oregon right now a 7.5-point favorite. This is certainly it's a game that I didn't have both teams in the top 7. I thought Indiana would be still relevant. I didn't think that they would be better maybe than they were a year ago where they made the college football playoff. Oregon, no surprise where they're at, really. Dante Moore's playing great football, but both these teams have good quarterbacks. And I think that's what makes Indiana better this year. Mendoza compared to Curtis Rourke from a year ago. No disrespect to Curtis Rourke, but he was limited. Hell, he didn't have an ACL last year. If you remember that story came out. He's playing on a torn ACL all season long. Mendoza is a Sunday quarterback, so he gives you a little bit more. All right, a little lanyard there with Mendoza.
He's not only a Sunday quarterback, he might be the number 1 quarterback.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, you might be hearing his name first.
Yes.
That's how good he's playing right now.
And if you're listening, if you hear that, right, if you hear that and you're like, what are you talking about? I'm just telling you, there were signs already at Cal from a year ago, like a very bad Cal team. Mm-hmm. You're like, who's that quarterback, though?
Yep. Like 2 weeks ago, I started hearing the name.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what are these guys talking about? Then I watched a game. I was like, I can see that now.
Yep.
And then you look at his stats. 89 of 122, 16 tugs, and 1 interception on the year so far. On a team that a lot of people didn't see being nearly as good as they were a year ago. Like, It was like, man, flash in the pan, potentially. Like, there's some juice there. This coach has some juice. He's got a lot of attitude. He's bringing it.
He's telling people to Google him.
He called out Ohio State in the basketball gym when he got announced. Like, okay, they had some juice. They caught a flash in the pan. But no, man, this is sustained success now. And with a quarterback that is playing really, really great. And, look, he is skyrocketing up the draft charts right now, and rightfully so. He looks the part. He making the reads. He's making pro reads, pro throws, and having a lot of success with it. And you can just see the talent that he has.
Yeah.
And he just kind of, on the field, he's in control. He just gets it. Of course, I want to see it a little bit more and more and more. I wasn't as familiar as Jake was at Cal, but I'm starting to get familiarized now. But you're looking at a kid right now that might have his name called number 1 next year.
Yeah, I mean, already throwing for over 1,200 yards. And also remember, he can do it with his legs if he needs to as well. And a lot of people are looking, and I want to ask you this question. A lot of people are looking at the Oregon victory on the road against Penn State.
Is it good?
And they're questioning, is it good? They win. They lost to UCLA. I will say that every game's different. Every situation's different. You went into a place, 100,000+ people, whiteout situation. You actually were up 17-3. And look, credit to Penn State fighting their way back. You went in overtime there. But you never know, like, okay, how much does that loss carry into the UCLA game? And, like, what'd that do for you just – it's hard to compare games like that. I still think it's a quality win for Oregon. Now, look, we'll find out. They're about to play a team in Indiana that went out there and beat Illinois 63-10. 63-10. That was a top 10 Illinois team at the time. So we'll find out. We'll find out about Oregon, and we'll find out how much that win against Penn State really means.
Yeah, I'm looking at Fernando Mendoza's kind of stats right now, and I'm looking at this stat. Is this true? It is saying that against AP top 25 opponents, 91% completion rate.
Is that good?
I don't know. Apparently
That's probably what he had against Illinois then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 tuds and 91. I think that's the only top 25 team they played. Now, their strength of schedule, has not been great. They opened up with Old Dominion, Kennesaw State.
Yes, but Old Dominion beat the hell out of Virginia Tech.
That is true. And they beat Old Dominion 27-14. So, when you look at that on paper and you see the names, 27-14 is probably a close game when it's just like you're playing the name game on that one.
Right.
But like you said, they did beat Virginia Tech, who, started out the season. People were like, all right.
Yeah.
Not bad. But, yeah, it was bad.
I always think like an impressive victory is, okay, you go and you beat Illinois, a top 10 team, 63-10. Then you got to go on the road the next week against Iowa, who Iowa is, obviously we know they're solid enough. Yep. They're solid enough to be able to beat you. You go on the road and you win that game 20-15. It's always like, how do you respond to the week after the win? That's what we're talking about with the Patriots and the Saints. It's like, how does the Patriots respond to going on the road and beating Buffalo? Because, there's a lot of times, like, that big win is just as hard to come back from a bad loss.
Yep. And this all comes back to how, for me, how weak James Franklin and Penn State is. I just got mad thinking about it. A lot of excuses came out from their loss at Cal. Well, come off having to go to the fly to California time zone change really messed us up. Well, how about the week before, Oregon? From that same coast you just had to fly to you, and they beat your brakes off in front of your whiteout.
You gain
with your dark jerseys on.
Like you gain some time. Like
that excuse don't
when
fly.
You go
that don't fly.
Left.
That doesn't fly.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that soft excuse.
Yeah, just show up against a good team once.
Yeah, just be better.
Just one time. Just one.
Just win a game.
Time.
Win a big game.
Do that. Well, because now UCLA's interim coach, who's coached one game against a top 10 Big Ten team, has as many wins as you do against top 10 Big Ten teams.
Yep, I got it.
James Franklin.
I got my bold prediction for next year. James Franklin, head coach, North Carolina Tar Heels.
Not old enough. Doesn't meet the age requirement.
That's ageism, buddy.
Does not meet the age requirement. You have to be at least on Social Security to be able to get that job. Minimum. 65. All right, we are going to step away, but that is an awesome game. That's a big game. You'll be able to watch that, LSU fans, because it is, I believe that's a 2:30 Central Time kick. So you're going to be able to watch that game in its totality as you get ready for LSU and South Carolina. I think it's going to be a very highly contested game between two really good football teams. So I'm looking forward to watching that one while I'm tailgating out there at LSU. All right, we will step away. Trey's going to join us. Pro Dreams. We're going to talk, what they've got coming up here at the shop. Also, see how many jerseys they have left. They said something about in the comment box that everybody's asking for a Hester jersey. So I think we have plenty of Flynn jerseys left. We'll see if we can get.
I think there's 40 left.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get the count there. We've got that coming back when we jump back. It is OTB live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. More power, more protection with Boudreaux's Electrical, because you're going to have that whole home generator installed, ready to go, because they're ready to go as soon as you make that phone call on the North Shore, 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389, right? They have over 80 in stock. They're going to come, slab it, install it, and you're ready to go in less than 10 days. That's what kind of service you get over at Boudreaux's. Go to the website to get everything started today at BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Yeah, go check them out on their website right there at their homepage. You got a big red button that says free Generac quote. You can get a free Generac quote right there. See what that cost is. If you've been thinking about it, you just haven't pulled the trigger, but you really want that peace of mind for your family, for your home, for your things, go get that free quote. So be the envy of the neighborhood. Keep the lights on. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams in Baton Rouge. Speaking of Pro Dreams, Trey Ledbetter is joining us now, the owner here at Pro Dreams. And we always appreciate being here, hanging out on Thursdays, and got the new shop here in Baton Rouge, and staying busy, Trey. Staying busy. On game day, I think I see you about 75 times going back and forth between different locations. Always got something going on there, and it feels like so far so good here. New location in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, we're pretty excited to be here. This was a dream of mine since I was a kid to have a store like this. This is a real cool opportunity to be a part of.
And y'all got some big things coming up here over the next couple of days as well.
Looking forward to Saturday, first of all, the big day. From 10 to 11, we'll have Jake Brown here signing autographs, taking some pictures, and I guess he's the next man up with Derek Curiel on the baseball team, and we're excited that he's coming back.
So. A little meet and greet with Jake.
Yeah. And then you've got 3 meatheads coming on Sunday, which is a big term of endearment, as everybody knows.
3 weeks.
Not 3 weeks from now, like 3 days.
We are 3 days away from 3 weeks.
Yes.
Being here in the store.
Absolutely.
So 2 o'clock, get here early. There will be a very long line of LSU revelers. Revelers.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, is that
I
right?
mean, words. You know.
The English language. These
it's
are pretty
Johnny.
cool. I know y'all mentioned it earlier, but these new Rydell helmets, that is a Speed Flex helmet. It's called a MIDI.
Yeah, okay.
So not a mini, but not a full size. Full size Speed Flex is starting the $700 range.
Yep.
Just this helmet alone is $150. It's really neat. It comes with the visor. It could fit on a small person's
child.
head.
Yeah, small child.
child's
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
And it's a cool opportunity to have something that is a little bigger than a mini for a shelf dweller.
Yeah. A minis, it's tough.
Yeah.
Full size can be tough, too, like trying to find the space for it. But, like,
Minis are really hard, especially like the new style of
Speed
helmets.
Flex when you're trying to sign
Because
it.
they got all these like different like air breathing holes and stuff. Like it's hard to find a spot to sign on the minis
Yeah.
as, like before, like
Sure.
the old school like shuts and stuff. But yeah, these ones plenty of space.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's a
helmet.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a helmet.
If you're a small child, don't put it on and run into like a wall or anything. But you know, it's a good.
Unless you're a meathead.
Unless you're a meathead. Don't do that with a regular helmet either.
You can do it. You can do it if you want to. A lot of cool things going on here. Always some cool things. But also, like, I do want to mention game day. It's multiple locations. Like, not just the one right by Mike the Tiger's cage as well.
Yeah, we have 6 locations. So you could find us in the corridors throughout the stadium. You could find us outside of gate 23 right by the suite entrance, like you said, by Mike the Tiger. So you can kind of find us all over. Here in the store, we are open on game day.
Right.
So we usually are cooking out front and hanging out. And it's a big tailgate here and costs you $1 to use the restroom. That's a great idea. They do that in Italy. They charge you $1 to use the restroom.
You should be doing that. You're not doing that?
Yes. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
$1 to use the
I mean,
potty.
Wait,
you say $1, I say $5. But.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
We got nice, clean restrooms.
Yeah.
The AC works here.
Yeah.
Spent $60,000 on new AC units here.
It is cold. You got the thing pumping.
They better work.
I had to go get this hoodie out of the car.
Yeah. And today, we'll call it, I don't want to misquote y'all, but you said just while the show, we're going to do a 24-hour rule.
Okay.
Oh, a little 24-hour rule.
24-hour rule. So anybody that purchases anything on our website, and for you cheapskates who's just buying a hat, I appreciate it.
Doesn't even matter.
We should have preferenced that, but it's out there now, so it's out the bag. So anything purchased on the website today, 24 hours, they get a free jersey from either Matt Flynn or
Are these helmets
Jacob
on the website
Hester.
right now? You got to come in store for these.
So you do have to come in the store because those are going to be signed by the Weeks brothers.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So those are specifically meant for the Weeks brothers.
Got it.
So,
all right, I'll take a Sharpie because I think I'm going to sign one of these while we're on
I
air
got a
here.
question. Like,
no, you can't have that one.
In the card game, there's like you get the relics. It's like, and I'm sure in your world, it's like game worn jerseys. Well, I put this jersey on. Does it count as a player worn jersey if the last time I wore it in a game was 18 years ago?
No, it is a player worn jersey. You
literally are wearing
it.
But the last time I was a player for this jersey was 18 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot, you know, so it's
Check
fine.
this out.
You can wear it.
One of these jerseys is going to be signed upside down because I'm wearing it.
And that is extra.
You got to sign the back because your name's on the back.
No, that one's extra. That's special.
Okay.
It's 101.
That is true of 101. Okay.
Yeah. So who wants to spend? Anybody that spends over $300 on the website. How about that?
Okay.
Gets this one.
All right. Anybody that spends if you spend over $300, you get the one that Flynn signed upside down.
Yeah,
player worn.
And
player worn.
if you spend $300, you also have a chance. I'm going to inscribe this one. This is the one that I'm holding, and I'm going to make sure I put all the things, all the inscriptions,
I love it.
Gator hater, all those type of things here on this jersey. And so if you want an inscription jersey, right, you got to spend over $300.
That's right.
Or if you want the one that Flynn signed upside down because he's Flynn and I can't explain him.
It's got his DNA on
Look,
it.
I'm gonna put. It's got my DNA on it. Don't clone me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put live.
Buddy, one is enough.
I'm gonna put live on OTB right here.
There you go.
Love it.
Absolutely. So very cool, man. Congratulations on everything. We love being here on Thursdays. Very cool setup. Always have incredible, cool things in here, like stuff you just like literally you won't find anywhere else. I mean, it's sports stuff, it's movie stuff, it's your favorite LSU athletes, and of course, I mean, they've already got stuff framed up, ready to go. So for the holidays, like you don't have to go take it to your frame shop and get overcharged for framing something. I mean, likely going to find it here already framed. And if anybody's ever had to go through that process, you know what I'm talking
That frame has LED lights on it.
It does.
Are you kidding me right now?
And Michael Jordan's pretty good at basketball.
I don't know about anymore, but
I'm pretty sure he is.
He beat me one-on-one for sure.
I don't think he'd be sore after playing one-on-one like we're sore.
He would be so sore. Are you kidding me?
I don't think so.
You think he can still ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think you lose that.
I don't know. He kind of hobbles around a little bit now.
Well, I mean, we all do that.
Yeah.
Make sure to come check us out 2 o'clock on Sunday. All the Weeks brothers will be here signing autographs.
That's Whit, that's Zach, and that's Wes Weeks.
Yeah, you can either bring your own item or purchase one from us. Either
awesome.
way.
For a little bit extra, the Weeks can probably tackle you.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot extra.
I've seen a lot extra. I don't know. It's kind of
lot extra.
Sign a few waivers when you come around the 3 Weeks brothers.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure I would do that because you never know. They stay ready so they don't have to get ready.
That's right.
Whit West and Zach. Getting ready.
Let's go.
That's awesome, man. Looking forward to that. Again, you got Jake Brown coming as well. Again, like just go to the website, check it out. Follow them on social media. Do we know the handles off the top of your head?
Pro Dreams.
Bad. Ron Burgundy.
Wow. yeah. I have a person that handles.
Okay,
all the
go
handles.
check them out on social media as well. They're always updating what they've got in the shop, who they have coming in to the shop, and then you can go to the website. And we're going to take a break and tell you more about Pro Dreams when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, we're just going to keep talking about Pro Dreams here for this next minute because you should go to the website, pro-dreams.com. And again, so today, 24 hours, Trey opened it up. If you buy anything from the website, you are going to get either a Flynn or Hester autograph jersey. Now, if you spend over $300, you're going to get the one that Matt Flynn is wearing right now. He signed upside down. I don't know what else he's going to put on this jersey. Only God knows, but he's going to put something on this. I'm going to sign this one. I'll throw it on because I want my new player worn as well. I'm going to throw it on. I'm going to inscribe Gator Hater, all the things that are near and dear to my heart on this jersey. And if you spend over $300, you are either going to get the first one to do it, right? You're going to get one of the two.
Right.
And then you got another one. So we've got 2 opportunities if you spend over $300 with these jerseys. And so we appreciate Trey. We appreciate Pro Dreams. You should go to the website today, pro-dreams.com, and also check them out on social media. Trey doesn't know the handle, but all you got to do is go search Pro Dreams. It's on Facebook, and it's certainly on Instagram. You'll see their stuff all the time there. And again, you've got the 3 Weeks brothers coming here this Sunday at 2 o'clock. Be here. Bring your own item, or you can purchase an item here. Very cool deal. And again, pro-dreams.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams, trying to explain some analytics to Flynn. I think his brain just
win above replacement a war ranking. Has anybody heard of this?
Yes. Yes.
What does that even mean?
He said
you tried to explain it to me.
He said yours was positive, so that makes me think mine was pretty negative.
It's a base.
Now we're positive too? Let's go.
It estimates a player's overall value to their team by calculating how many wins that player provides compared to a hypothetical replacement level player.
Alondra texts, you don't know war? Alondra, you know Flynn, so you should not be surprised by this. It's Flynn.
Whoa.
It's Flynn. While you're looking that up, I'm going to remind the people about LSU Snacks, the officially licensed snacks of the Tigers. Every bite supports LSU athletes, so you can cheer on the Tigers while enjoying great taste. Try the Win Bar, a blend of crunchy granola, wholesome almonds, and chocolate chips packed with protein and lower in sugar. Or you can grab the Win Bites, gluten-free, bite-sized chocolate chip cookies with the perfect crunch. Find LSU Snacks now at Rouse's or online at lsusnacks.com. LSU Snacks, where every bite supports LSU. Go Tigers.
All right.
Are you trying to figure out like who your war is?
Is it good for?
Adam, do we have any names attached to Flynn's war, like comparable?
The one that I wanted to let you know the most, you're pretty close. You're right on the list with Tebow.
Oh, Tim Tebow.
Like college or pro?
Pro. Tim Tebow. Oh, you don't need to say any more names, Adam. I'm sure mine's not great. Is there any names that are familiar names? Because full
names.
I
thought you said it was positive, bro.
I saw Tim Tebow throw a 15-yard comeback one time. It landed about 12 yards. Spencer Larson, okay.
Not a real person.
Oh, Anthony Sherman? Oh, I feel good. He was a baller. I had the same as Anthony Sherman, Kansas City Chiefs fullback. All right, feeling pretty good.
Oh, man.
You okay?
No. I'm out. Play national.
I knew that was going to hurt you.
That was
and the best part is Adam doesn't even know, like, why that hurt you.
He's like, no, it's good, right? Daniel in the chat said Hester and Flynn would definitely aim for the bushes. That's other guy's reference right there.
It is.
Yep. Just jump off the building. Yep.
It is. Yeah, aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
Yeah, you're going to be okay. Are you The Rock or Samuel L. Jackson?
Obviously The Rock.
Yeah, true.
Some so jacked.
No, well, ankle size, yes.
Not anymore, though. The Rock looking pretty slim recently.
Yeah. It's a pebble.
Wonder if it was a good pull, though.
Actually, I mean, not that bad.
Pretty good. It is, wonder what it is. Wonder if it's a health issue. Maybe just tired of eating what was his diet? Like 25 eggs and like 2 large pizzas a day or something like that?
Yeah, I remember like I'd see him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm cheating today. I'm eating sushi." I'm like, "If that's cheating, bud."
That sounds pretty. That's what I eat for my health meal.
No doubt. Like, if that's cheating, I'm in some trouble.
Especially if that sushi restaurant's using supreme rice.
Touche.
See what I did there?
Yep. I did.
He shoots. He scores. Hey, I don't like this WAR statistic. I don't think it's a real statistic. And why am I people laughing at me for not knowing what it is? Because I don't think anybody's ever heard of this.
I do think it's more of a baseball thing than it is football, for sure. So you're not into baseball. The only baseball that you recognize is 1995 Texas Ranger squads.
Yep.
So
Juan Gonzalez, come on.
WAR wasn't really talked about when Julio Franco and Juan Gonzalez and Pudge Rodriguez and
because their WAR would have probably been like Babe Ruth.
Let's see.
Mickey Mantle.
Kenny Rogers was probably on those teams.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume.
Perfect game.
Mickey Tettleton. Yeah.
Rusty Greer. Mark McLemore.
That's some pulls. Now, you're going back a little bit past 95, obviously, with those names, but still.
I don't know, not that far. No,
I'm saying, but they weren't like a 95.
Early 90s, bud.
Yeah. Was Rafael Palmeiro on those teams?
Oh, yeah.
How the hell did they not win?
Will Clark.
Did they just have no starting pitching behind Kenny Rogers?
Ivan Pudge Rodriguez.
I already said that name. Keep up.
Yeah, because they kept getting beat by the Yankees.
That's true.
And then they were always facing off with the Mariners, too. They usually beat the Mariners, though, I'm pretty sure. 90s baseball was the best. Let's go back. Let's get some needles in these guys.
Okay, all right.
No, just
all
kidding,
right. On that note, we are going to take a break. More OTB coming back live to you from Pro Dreams here in Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
You did not just tell our audience that.
Why not?
You did, but it's okay. I'm going to fix it here by telling them about K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. KTOZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. But really, if you're listening to us in Louisiana, we are talking to you, okay? Because Brandon Barton and the team are going to be able to help you out. In fact, guess who's coming to my house today?
Brandon?
K to Z. Brandon Barton and the team, because, well, look, our kitchen, we wanted some new shades right there. And they're going to come in and they're going to know our space. Well, they already know it because they've been in there before, but they know it better than we do. And they're going to be able to look at it, know exactly what we want, probably help us pick the color, and then they're going to be there and they're going to be custom. They are truly the best. KTOZBlinds.com.
K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living at KTOZBlinds.com. Visit their gorgeous website. See all they can do from blinds to shades to window coverings to motorized screens for your outdoor porch. Whatever it is, they can help you. They are the experts. KTOZBlinds.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan. and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunnyquip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Thursday, October 9th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 87 in hour 3 of today's show. We'll have a little big deal or no big deal. Then at 9:15, our Munchie segment with LSU Executive Chef Michael Johnson. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from Pro Dreams, starts now.
Happy Halloween! Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Enter at your own risk.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn. It might even horrify you.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Welcome back in. OTB, that's, I don't know what's better. The robot voice and me not getting used to that, or your NFL comp being Tim Tebow.
The comp.
I don't know. It's the comp. The voice squeak earlier in the show. I think it's the comp, though.
What can I do right today?
I think you should just
I gotta go home.
Start
after
over
that
and try.
Tebow comp,
You
I gotta
should
go
start
home.
over and try again tomorrow.
I just gotta go home.
Yeah. We'll see you at Rouse's tomorrow, bud. We appreciate you. Thank you for your service.
Oh, man. No, I gotta go. I gotta go after this. I gotta go slang some hydration. Some world-class My High.
DrinkMyHigh.com. Or you can pick it up at Rouse's tomorrow.
That's what I do. We got shipments going out to colleges all over the country, hydrating teams, athletes, pro, collegiate, everything in between. We talking fire departments, police departments, military, job sites. They all getting hydrated.
What about your co-host?
You got to pay for that. When I started the show, I brought 50.
You did. Those ran out a long time ago.
No, a while ago. I know. I owe the studio some My High for sure.
So I don't know if anyone saw this, but obviously in college athletics now, it's about dollars and cents. Now, it always has been, but even more so now with revenue sharing and NIL and trying to make sure that you always have enough cash to be able to fill your roster. Stanford football received a $50 million donation from a former player. $50 million. So the donation comes from former Stanford football player Bradford M. Freeman, who graduated from the school in 1964 and has been a major Stanford donor for decades. Whoa. 50 milli. I think Andrew Luck can do a lot with that. At least you hope so, because they are bad.
There's a little bit of clickbait there, because we were discussing in the office yesterday after the show about, like, who's this player? Is it Christian McCaffrey? Is it Andrew? Like, who's made that kind of coin? Well,
you didn't say
about,
Bradford and Freeman?
We were thinking about recent players. There was a little bit of clickbait headlines there. But yeah, $50 million, nothing. I
don't think C-Mac is giving $50 million.
Okay,
I don't know if he has.
But explain this to me. So they got $50 million. Great. What can they do? Like, isn't there some sort of limitations on it now? There's some sort of salary cap. You can't just
but you got to be able to raise that salary cap. Like,
yeah, but it's 20-something.
20 plus
right?
million. Like, there's going to be some that don't have 20-something million.
I got it, but I'm just saying $50 million. That's just a little bit too much.
Well, I mean, no, it can be your revenue share for a year, and then you can still put 20 plus million into facilities, to coaching staff.
There is a lot of that happening around the country, and I see it because I work with many, many, many different athletic departments with their budgets, with the hydration in my house. Like there's a lot of colleges that, like you're saying, that don't have that type of support from alumni or boosters or whoever it is, and they have to go out. It's the name of the game. Pay for players now. Pay for play. It's like they have to make cuts other places to make room for that money. So not all schools have that luxury, like you're saying. So they're having to cut back on their facilities. They're having to cut back on their types of food, their supplementation for athletes, their health, their medication. They're having to make cuts in different places. A lot of staff is also being let go to make room for these players' salary. Well, I say, can you call it salaries now?
Sure.
Players'
payment. We can do whatever we want.
Whatever it is.
I mean, when you're compared to Tim Tebow's NFL career, you've had a bad day already.
Yeah.
So,
but it's kind of like, that scene in Office Space where, they're like, what exactly do you do on a day-to-day basis?
what is it you'd say you do here?
Yeah, there's some people at places that are just people persons,
People person.
People person, yeah. I'm a people person. So there's been a lot of but when you have something like that happens, you can keep everything. You can, the way you supplement and keep your guys, because in a nutrition station, that is it's a huge thing these days.
Right.
And I say nutrition because
it is, for sure.
We talk to Chef Michael Johnson every single week about that. It's not only is it important for the health and the longevity and getting these guys recovered week in, week out, day in, day out. Like the performance they can put forth just from the nutrition,
right?
From a food standpoint and a supplementation standpoint, and the extra stuff. There's extra treatments. There's massage. There's dry needle. There's all these different things that have never, like when we were there, it was there a little bit. There was a small budget for some supplements.
Very small.
I think Moffitt used to buy those naked.
Remember,
smoothies.
that became too expensive.
It did.
He bought naked drinks and he had to stop because it was too expensive.
Then we just got apples after that. But then all that plays a part into, of course, it helps the players get ready, but it also plays a part in recruiting as well.
Yeah.
Like if you go to one school that's I got all this stuff here. Like I can come in here and get a meal anytime I want. I can come here and get, fish oil and vitamins and and all this stuff right here and have all this support.
Yeah.
And over here, they can't really afford all that because they're having to use all the money to spend on players. I mean, it makes a big deal in the recruiting pitch.
Yeah.
And everything. That's why it's an arms race in facilities. Okay, well, LSU just got a cool hot tub. Well, we need a cool hot tub with LED lights on it and the speaker system and all the PlayStations and all that stuff. So you got to keep
barbershop.
But it's from everything. So I hear it all the time from coast to coast from different places. We're making so many cuts to staff. We're making so many cuts to what we can provide our players because we have to pay guys now.
Yeah, that's $20 million that it's got to come from somewhere. And I'm not saying that they didn't have an idea of budgeting and where they would put those resources, but there's some that are having to make that final $5 million up, and they're like, oh boy, where's that come from?
Right.
And you're right, facilities isn't as big of a deal as it used to be now in NIL, but it's still a part of it. And you're talking about the training table and stuff. When I fly out with the team to go cover a game, and I'm walking through there on Fridays, I'm like, so y'all can just pick up anything from this area anytime y'all want.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that's what they have. They have all the spread, right? And they have all the food. And they have all
we
the
got
things.
on a plane or a bus. It was like cold Popeyes. Now it's probably delicious Raisin Cane's. Timothy.
Yeah. Gosh, how many cold Popeyes?
How many cold chicken breast that I have to sit there and force myself to eat because I was just starving.
A lot.
Like, not cold, like, okay, cold chicken out of the refrigerator, leftovers, awesome, love it.
Yeah.
Just like a good cold pizza. But not like, we slowly came down to room temperature over the span of like 3 hours of sitting on a plane seat.
Yeah.
Waiting for somebody to come sit on that seat.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what we had to deal with there, and they don't have to deal with that anymore. So, look, places like Stanford, like they probably need something like this because I don't know, because football's not their top priority. So, like, this will help the program out for multiple years. Now, how many schools get this? I don't know. There's going to be some Power 4 schools that they're going to struggle to get to that number every year. And there's certainly going to be some G6 schools that can't get to that number.
Yeah, I mean, multiple.
Yes.
Yeah.
But can Purdue get to that number every single year? Like during the Big Ten, so they get some, the revenue from those TV contracts. So maybe that's not. Can Wake Forest do that?
And you got to think about a lot of these, like for football too. Like you got to think of basketball schools, like Duke, UNC, like those. Are they going to get that for?
Yeah, because that's got to be spread out in the athletic department.
Right. Exactly. And you got. And if you're a guy that
Kentucky,
wants to,
Kansas, Duke, UNC.
If you're a guy that wants to, let's just take the Stanford guy for example. He's a former football player. I'm going to give you $50 million, but I know you got to kind of spread it around. But this is for football. Let's be honest. You might have that at a basketball school. Hey, look, this is. I'm a UConn fan. This is going to basketball. I want this to go to basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you got to sprinkle
Villanova, who plays in the Big East and has won national championships in basketball. They play at the FCS level in football. Hey, guys, this is going to the hardwood. This is going to the court.
Yep.
It's not going to the gridiron. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a fascinating part of it. We talked about it with even Mississippi State, right? And, look, we love Coach Levy, and we love where the program's going. And it's fun to watch them continue to develop, but baseball's king there.
Right.
Like you go to a baseball weekend in Starkville, and it's incredible, right? I mean, there's people everywhere, and then, I mean, not that football doesn't have support; they certainly do.
God, Jeff, he's killing it.
I mean, it's like baseball is king there. So, how much more does Mississippi State give to baseball than, say, give me another school in the SEC, South Carolina, right, or anybody? Like, how much more do they give? Do they give more to that baseball program? Like, those are decisions that you're going to have to kind of lay out in pro and con, and the basketball school is obviously included as well.
Oh, man, college football.
This is exactly what you thought we'd be talking about 10 years ago.
Absolutely. Jeez.
Rev share, players getting paid, where that money goes, all of that.
What did Will Wade do again?
Before his time. Born too soon.
Yeah, a couple months.
Born
Missed
too
about
soon.
A couple months.
He's about to win a lot of basketball games in Raleigh, North Carolina. I can promise you that. All right, we will step away, and when we come back, we're going to catch up with our guy, Chef Michael Johnson, answer your munchie questions, and we'll do it right here live from OTB at Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. If you are buying new, if you are leasing, if you are renting, it is truly that one-stop shop. So if you want to rent a vehicle for your upcoming trip, maybe you're going to Tuscaloosa to watch the Tigers. Maybe you're going to Norman, Oklahoma to watch the Tigers play. Like, whatever it is, maybe you want to go ahead and plan for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, right? Christmas, you're traveling this year. You need some room for all the presents that you're going to have. Your current vehicle doesn't have it. Well, they're going to have it because everything's available. allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
Yeah, well, those kids, you got to fill a trunk with presents, don't you?
No doubt about
it. Maybe a bed of a truck. Maybe a Tundra. I don't know. So if it's that time of life where it's time to upgrade, you just need a new vehicle. Well, whether it's a brand new, whether it's used, whether it's a lease, a long-term lease, whatever it is, you can go to their website, All Star Toyota Baton Rouge, and start that process. You can see what your trade-in value on your current vehicle is, and you can see everything on their lot right there at allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgout.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Hello. Welcome back. What's up?
Man, we're well into hour 3 already.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to get with Chef Michael Johnson. He's not answering. Should we send out an SOS? He's never not answered before.
Yeah, well, he's keeping our athletes fed. We got a big game this weekend.
That's very fair. I know that.
LSU plays South Carolina.
They are the Gamecocks.
Gamecocks.
They hail from what city?
Columbia.
Oh, I'm so proud of you right now. I thought no shot he knows this.
Tigers versus the Cocks. Let's go. It's a big game. Lenore Sellers strutting in here.
Peacocking.
Fancy chickening.
That is what it is, right? Gamecock. That's a Chanticleer.
That's a Chanticleer, the fancy.
Yeah.
Gamecock. I guess it's just like a
fighting chicken.
Fighting chicken. We put the
rooster.
You put the little. They put the knives on their feet.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy in.
Well, don't tell us anything illegal here on air, bud.
Well, that's statute of limitations. I feel like.
Okay.
I had a buddy of mine in middle school. We grew up in Tyler, Texas. Who. They did cockfighting. Their parents, they fought chickens. They couldn't do it at the time. This is what he told me. I didn't fact check him at the time. Didn't really have access to the internet as a 11-year-old.
You had it. It just went.
Yeah, I guess so. I just don't know if you'd find as much information as you can.
True. Fair.
So, but he would he brought a VHS tape to me one time and I watched it. It was like, that was pretty wild. But he's on the weekends. They would pack up their chickens, and they would drive across the border to Louisiana to do cockfighting.
Wow.
So they raised chickens, but they couldn't do it in Texas because I guess it was illegal.
I
don't know if it was legal anywhere.
Maybe it's just easier to get away with in Louisiana?
I guess so.
I don't really know.
But anyway, that was exciting because I had never heard of it. You know, you're a 6th, 7th grader, never heard of this, and then, you know, your buddy brings you a VHS tape of a bunch of Gamecocks fighting.
Daniel says, I guess statute of limitations, it's 10 years on a felony and 5 on a misdemeanor, so Matt's good.
Okay, good. All right, we're good. And I didn't give any names either.
No, you didn't.
A lot of I thinks, and could have been in Louisiana. I'm pretty sure he definitely was.
What are you talking about inside the chat that you said, I feel like I'm not paying enough attention to keep up with the inside jokes?
I don't know. They keep saying things over my head right now.
Well, like what?
Well, they were talking about some sort of poster of Rudy. I don't know.
Is there a poster of Rudy like behind you somewhere?
No, that's what I was looking for.
Oh.
Apparently it's on the website, ProDustStreams.com.
Oh, yeah. I want to remind you, if you want a free Flynn Hester jersey, all you got to do is go buy something from the website. And if you spend over $300, the first 2 to do it, you get autographed jerseys that have inscriptions on them. Mine says Gator Haters. I don't know what Flynn said. I think he put the Ja Rule lyric, living it up.
No, I'm living it up. I did. Wrote it upside down. Had a game worn one. Wrote it upside down because it was on me. It was on my person.
All right.
I'm gonna say person worn, not really player worn.
Yeah, don't say player. Oof. As sore as we are, I don't think we can use that term. All right, I think we do have Chef Michael Johnson. Chef, what's up, brother? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. How are y'all?
We are doing great, doing fantastic, blessed and highly favored, so appreciate your time there, sir. Do we know what a gamecock is?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's specifically a fighting rooster, right? Like
okay.
There we go. It's not, yeah. I think that it's a kind of a niche creature, right?
All right.
You got to be trained to be a gamecock.
All right, so
you're just not born that way.
All right.
I don't believe so. Yeah, I think you have to go through it, baby.
All right, so I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, like, if we beat South Carolina this weekend, because when we beat Florida, Gator was on the menu. Like, what's on the menu if we beat South Carolina?
Yeah, just pride. You know what I mean? I think. Yeah. We eat chicken every day of the week, so I'm not sure that there's anything special going to come out of that.
That's fair.
And you know, usually those fighting birds are a little tough for the dining room table. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Fair point.
These chickens we're eating this week were actually slaughtered in the ring.
All right. Let's see. Hashtag Munchies. Rank these kitchen injuries 1 through 3. So in order.
Good question.
Burns, cuts, or a slip and fall. All right. So worst being, I guess, 1, and then, you know, go on down the line. So a cut, a burn, or a slip and fall.
Yeah. Well, in all seriousness, slip falls are probably the most common and most harmful to the kitchen. If you show me a chef that doesn't have burns or cuts on their hands, I'm going to show you a chef that hasn't spent enough time in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Or one that's been so experienced that they have gotten to the place where they don't do it anymore, which is kind of a rarity. So I'm going to say, you know, in terms of worse, you know, like slips and trips are going to be up there. Plus, you know, when you slip and trip and fall, you know, it really, excuse the expression, it really pisses you off, right?
Yeah.
Like it's quite bothersome, right? I've slipped out coming out of the freezer before, and you know, not be able to move for a couple of you know, like 30 seconds or so because of 1, the embarrassment, but also 2, the shock to my spine, right? But I think cuts probably next. I'll tolerate a burn. It's bothersome, but I think, you know, a cut tends to linger on, and not only that, it's the gift that keeps on giving, right? Like if you have a cut on your hand or your finger, you know, like if you get lemon juice in that later on in the day, it's going to remind you immediately of that cut, right? And so, I don't know. I think chefs are born to knives and fire, so I think we'll tolerate both of them, and I think they're probably arguably interchangeable 2 and 3, or a tie for 2 and not a third. But the slips and trips, man, that's a banger right there. I will do without I'll do without that all day long.
Sometimes, Chef, if you have like a really sharp knife too, and you get nicked, like you don't know it, like for a little while. So, like, I'm sure you've had the experience of, all right, I'm cut, I'm bleeding. I don't know really when I started, so I gotta throw away everything.
Yes, that's happened a few different times, and I have some horror stories of bits of appendages, being lopped off, and like, not only do you have to send this human being to the hospital to go get something sewed back on, but then you have to find the bit to take back with them too. So, we've had some doozies in the kitchen, not necessarily here, but in my time and experience.
This one comes from our guy Daniel Basham, Chef. Hashtag Munchies. How far out do you plan for Thanksgiving? If I'm not mistaken, though, you don't do the cooking on Thanksgiving.
I don't typically. I did last year, and it was an absolute crap show, man. Last year, I had been on I hadn't been eating for 21 days. I was on Daniel's fast. It was a spiritual deal. And so when I had some wine while I was cooking, like two glasses of wine, I was feeling like, well, it was like white girl wasted. I felt. I hadn't eaten properly for like 3 weeks, and I dropped the damn turkey coming out of the oven, and so it was a bit of a crap show. So, planning wise, like here at the Nutrition Center, it's interesting because at the Nutrition Center, I can plan 2 to 3 weeks out. I can even plan a year out. Not necessarily for Thanksgiving, but yeah, we're thinking about Thanksgiving in October, right? Because we have, and sometimes even earlier than that, because we order our turkeys 6 months in advance, so that they know they can grow that turkey to a proper size for us, and they know what size turkey we want. So we actually start these conversations further out. But when it comes to my home, I'm not quite as diligent about planning. I'm like, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Are we going to eat turkey tomorrow, or are we just, you know what I mean? So maybe not a day out, but I think when you put that energy into it, that the amount of energy that you do into your profession, sometimes your personal life tends to give a little bit. So,
Chef, turkey or ham?
Turkey. I'll eat ham, and honestly, I've gotten to the place where I like prime rib.
Can't hide money. Woo, boy, can't hide it. Must be nice. Bougie. How's the air up there, Chef? Jeez.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I don't want to it's early October. I don't want to ask too many things, but too many Thanksgiving questions. But you got me thinking of what you just said. How many turkeys does the team or all the athletes go through in one Thanksgiving?
It's usually like 6 or 8, and that also includes some staffers, because we serve it primarily at lunch. And I mean, we serve, 350 people at lunch, probably close to 400. So, and not everybody likes turkey. We also get Black Forest hams for us as well.
I'm team ham.
Obviously prime rib. Just
everybody has their shortcomings. Had my little private little.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Rib in the back. Yeah. But we go through a decent amount.
Hashtag Munchies. What is the best way to incorporate beets into my diet because they don't taste great?
Yeah. If you poach or slow roast, or what we do is called a melt, you rub the beets with oil, wrap it in foil, and roast it at about 200 degrees until it's soft like a baked potato, right? Like you can pierce a knife through it without resistance. What happens is when you cook it slower versus fast, the sugars in it kind of slowly melt, if you will, or they kind of it's kind of like when you boil garlic, right? When you eat a clove of garlic when it's fresh, it's really sharp and has that real bite to it. Well, beets are the same way. When you cook them slow and low and take your time with it, the sugars in them build and they caramelize, and instead of it becoming this real bitter thing, it actually sweetens the beet up, and it you peel the skin back, and I'd like to slice them and put them into you can also put it into like smoothies. Don't want to get on clothes. That'll go bad for you. But yeah, I like to slow roast them, and it develops that sweetness out of them that's not quite so bitter.
Chef, I got one here. I had to look this up to make sure it was a real thing, and they weren't just putting something like, not approved for the airwaves on here. But #Munchies, when cooking bulgogi beef, is it best to do a quick light sear? Do you have any recommendations?
Bulgogi, yeah. So what we do, typically what we do with bulgogi is it's a thin slice. I like to marinate bulgogi in like a it's like a Korean barbecue sauce, if you will, with mirin, soy, Japanese apples or Japanese pears, the Asian pears, whatever you call them, some green onions, and let it sit overnight. And yes, it's a really quick, high heat sear, and you're not wanting to take it too terribly far because typically bulgogi is cut from a cut that has a lot of connective tissue in it, and it'll tense up and get real tough. So you're just putting it on a screaming hot dry heat source, just to give it a little color and pull.
All right, there he is. Chef Michael Johnson joins us every single Thursday here on OTB, and we appreciate it every single time. Chef, you're the man. We appreciate it. We'll catch up again next week.
Take care, guys.
Team turkey or team ham? Oh.
I don't. The good thing about Thanksgiving
I like
is
both.
you don't really have to choose.
Do not get me wrong. I mean, I'm going to eat both of them.
Yeah, that's the thing about it's like you don't really have to choose. Now, if I'm thinking just for Thanksgiving, I'll choose turkey for the sheer fact that that's the only time of the year I'm eating it. Like I'm a ham guy. We'll do it at Christmas. We'll do it at Easter. We'll do it throughout the year. But like side by side, blind taste test ham over turkey from a taste standpoint. But for Thanksgiving, like I want the turkey.
I'm gonna take both down.
But I want the turkey just because it's a once a year type situation.
I really appreciate that chef's like, no, prime rib.
No, it's the steak. Yeah.
I'm gonna actually go prime rib.
Well, yeah.
And then we called him out, like trying to, give him a little hard time. He's like, yeah, it's fine.
It's fine, whatever. Yeah, like prime rib.
It is what he said. It is what it is.
Work hard, play hard.
Yep, fair enough. God, watching this game, and again, if you're just joining us, the 2019 National Championship game is on. Man, Terrace Marshall was such a good college football player. Mm-hmm. He was such a good – and I know he's hanging on right now. I think he's on the Eagles practice squad, but, man, I wish he would have gone to a different situation out of the gates. He went to Carolina. Not great, but, man, he was really – so was Thaddeus Moss, too.
Yep.
I mean, just really good college football
players.
Hard
to really shine at the Panthers. I may foresee him with Xavier Legette this year. Tough.
Hey, 990 more yards, bud, and he's got that 1,000.
He got double digits last game, so
it's not a big deal.
Not huge.
I don't love my bowl prediction because AK's splitting carries now with Kendrick Miller, which I agree with. This is a smart football play, but I said my bowl prediction he's going to get 1,000 yards for the first time in his career on the ground.
Got to pop off some big ones.
Not looking good. But it's okay because I actually like the direction of the Saints running game, and now AK finally has some help there. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, well, speaking of Pro Dreams, again, want to remind you, pro-dreams.com is the website. And again, very cool promotion they have going on here today. If you buy something on the website, first 40 people to do it. Now, there's not 40 left. There's only a handful left. But if you buy something on the website today, you will also get a free Hester or a free Flynn jersey. And if you spend over $300 today on the website, you get an autographed Flynn or Hester jersey. Matt put his on, signed it upside down, and wrote a whole bunch of stuff on it. Mm-hmm. So that is truly a one of one. You have a one of one. There's no other jersey like that out there. So, again, go to their website, pro-dreams.com. Remember, they're going to have Jake Brown Friday, correct?
Jake Brown tomorrow. No, Saturday.
Saturday
from 10 to 11. Then the Weeks Brothers.
So he's going to be 10 to 11. And then the Weeks Brothers are on Sunday starting at 2.
2 to 4. That's right.
All 3 Weeks Brothers are going to be here. Zach Witt and Wes Weeks are going to be here.
Stuff.
Yeah, there's probably going to be some big cat drill going on here in the lobby. So go to pro-dreams.com.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Pro Dreams, and tomorrow we're going to be out at Rouse's. We're going to be there at Rouse's, Burbank and Lee. Remember, you can go to rouses.com to check out all the offers they currently have going on right now. Also, remember, you can get your tailgating packages there. So it is a tailgating weekend, LSU versus South Carolina. So go ahead. You know what? You can go for Dos.
You can go for Dos.
Grab some Dos Equis.
Grab some jasmine rice.
Grab some Supreme. I mean, everything's coming together. It's basically just Team OTB over there at Rouse's. So come see us tomorrow. Breakfast bar is right behind us. It is incredible. Sit down, listen to the show. Love the interaction between segments there. Like during the breaks, we get a chance to catch up with some of our listeners, which is always really, really cool. And yeah, you can listen to the show, eat breakfast, pick up your tailgating packages, all right there at Rouse's. Rouse's, Burbank and Lee. Rouse's.com. Rouse's.com.
Yeah, man, I'm fired up about tomorrow. We enjoy every single week being at Rouse's. Like I said, they are. And tomorrow we have what? We got Pontoon Parlay. We got the, what do we call the NFL thing?
Party Barge.
The Party Barge. And then don't forget, in the 7 o'clock hour, we got the starting quarterback for your New Orleans Saints, Spencer Rattler, joining the show.
Rat Pack.
We're going to find out.
We're going to ask.
We're going to
go straight to the source.
Any of them are approved.
We're going to go straight to the source.
He might say, I don't want to be, have a rat in there. Never know. We'll see.
You know what? He might want it more like a rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake? Yep.
I don't know. I mean, because, there's not a lot of good things about rats.
Yep. Yeah, I guess not.
I mean, Master Splinter is about all I got for you.
Master Splinter, the Nutcracker. It's one of the main
I don't
characters.
know. One of Theo Vaughn's nicknames is Rat King.
Yeah.
Like Theo. Theo's cool.
Okay. Ratchet.
I am from the Ratchet City, Shreveport. Do love my hometown. Like that.
Well, we'll get to the conclusion. We'll get to the bottom of it, people. Don't worry. We'll ask the important stuff.
It is always, by the way, a good time to go for Dose. So go ahead and go for Dose. Pick up your Dos Equis for your tailgate, because tailgating is not done right if you forget the ice cold Dos Equis and the ice chest full. You can get to your TV, you can get your tent, your generator, but if you forget to go for Dose, did you really go tailgating? Some are asking.
Yeah, some are asking. Don't drink those other beers. Make sure you're drinking Dos Equis.
All right, so LSU, South Carolina, we've talked a lot about it here throughout the week. We'll continue talking about it tomorrow. Obviously, South Carolina is absolutely in must-win now mode, because we talked about it earlier in the week. If they don't win this game, it could really start a slide for South Carolina. Their next 5 games, they are at LSU, Oklahoma at home, Alabama at home, at Ole Miss, at Texas A&M. So in the next 5 games, they play number 4, number 5, number 6, number 8, and number 11 in the country. In the country. Not in the SEC, in the country. They play those teams. And 3 of those games are on the road. So in case, again, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 11. LSU being 11 is the lowest ranked team that South Carolina will face in the next 5 games. Whoa.
Yeah, all right. Well, glad you got Sellers back, I guess, from his concussion. But, that's a tough road for the best team in the country if they had to go through that, right? So South Carolina has had their issues this year. They've had their struggles. But, look, they're in the SEC. They have talent. They have a quarterback who is strong, can run, can throw, can do all the things. Man, they got a puncher's chance at every single one of these games. And, of course, we will continue to break down, especially tomorrow. We'll give some predictions, a lot of keys to the victory, keys for the LSU defense, the offense. But we've talked about it. No matter what you do, we have to see improvement on the offensive side of the ball. Passing game, running game. There's no one thing that we can't point at and say, yep, that needs to get better. But we do know from a running game standpoint, if there are not immediate improvements, it's sure as heck going to make it pretty hard to improve the passing game as well. So got to get the running game going, because that is going to open up the offense for Garrett Nussmeier, the struggles that he's been having. For whatever reason, whatever the reasons are that he is struggling, of course, there has been struggles. It's not the same offense. It's not the same passing attack as we've seen in the past. So let's get the running game going, and let's get it started fast, like Jake said earlier in the show, with that first 15. Let's see what kind of creativity. Let's see what we were able to put together, implement, and execute in this week off.
And remember, they had a week off too. I mean, so there's going to be things that they have worked on, that they have done, that they feel better about. There's going to be things that they feel like they have advantages. So, like, it is not just you coming off a bye week. Again, like, they're coming off a bye week. They're going to have something with Lenore Sellers. They're going to have something in the run game. They're going to have something that they think is going to slow down your very aggressive defense. So you're going to have to adjust to their adjustment as well.
If you had to put money on this, let's just say it's even money, that LSU runs a power this weekend. You taking that bet?
No.
I mean, odds say don't take it, because they had to run one. But you don't think we see it? Not at once.
No.
I'm not saying like
and God, I would love to be wrong.
And we're not going to say that, okay, all right, look, you can't just throw in one play and think everything's fixed. But it just shows something that, I think every team in the history of, tackle football has run the power.
Yeah.
At some point. I don't know if has there ever been a team that didn't run a power? I doubt it.
I don't know. That's a great question.
I don't know if there's ever been a team that's never pulled a guard.
Just a guard and not 2 pullers.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Now,
I'm talking about middle school, high school, college, pros.
Flag. Pull the guard.
We don't have guards and we're pulling them.
That's a great question. There's no way of looking up in the history of football, but I feel pretty confident in saying.
I got a new good buddy of mine. His name's ChatGPT. He doesn't even know that.
I don't know.
He doesn't even know that answer.
All right, we are going to take our last break of the show. We do have Ask the Bench coming up, but also we're going to get a count, or try to get a count on maybe how many jerseys they have still left here, and get those questions that you're asking inside the chat about the shipping portion of that answered as well. So I have all that to finish up today here. It is OTB live from Pro Dreams.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. Russell Pool Company, truly the place that can make your dreams a reality, right? It is the one-stop shop, right? They're going to be there through the entire process, all right? So pro work every single time, right? The most professional pool company that you can deal with here in Baton Rouge, and that's why they've been doing it for so long. That's why LSU, like in the recovery situation, right? Who takes care of the recovery pools? That's Russell Pools, because that's what you can expect from them, is the best of the best. So let them build your dream pool in your backyard, in your space. Go to RussellPools.com.
And not only are they good enough for the Tigers, but they've been doing it for a long, long time in Louisiana. So when you think of quality pools, quality craftsmanship, quality design, everything, you think of Russell Pool, the best company in Louisiana to build your dream pool. So if you've been thinking about this project for a long time, you've been wanting to pull the trigger, give them a call, go see their website, start the process sooner, and stop putting it off. RussellPools.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
Of course, you made me lean over and turn the microphones on.
Yeah, what are you in pain or something?
Very much so.
It's alarming how sore we are.
It's embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I thought I was in shape. No, you're in dad bod shape. You jog around the neighborhood.
Apparently we don't touch grass as much as we used to.
Yeah, I mean, I run on the concrete. Maybe I need to go to grass. It's not good. We did get an answer to your questions inside the Bayou 4 chat about Pro Dreams and the shipping. So right now it's Square. Yes, Square is down.
The company Square that takes the
Square is down. So
Square's down for the shipping part.
if you do this, if you click on local pickup, Trey is going to make sure that you get your item. Like he's going to contact you individually and make sure that it gets shipped to where it needs to get shipped to. So if you're on the website, I know some of you were in New Orleans, some of you were in Texas. That's how you get it done. Just click on local pickup and he's going to make sure you get your item. Now, one of the $300 jerseys is already gone.
It's gone. She gone.
So there's only one more of those left.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a handful, I would say half the normal jerseys are gone. So you need to hurry if you want to get that jersey, the free jersey with your item.
Yeah, everybody's listened. They've gone to the website. They have got these free jerseys. And hopefully when you put them up on your wall, people still remember who those people are with the names on those jerseys.
Dad, who is Flynn?
Yeah,
who's Hester?
Hester.
Who is this?
But the shipping, like this is what Pro Dreams, that's the name of the game for them. They ship all the time everywhere in the country. So like if it is on there, the Square app is down from like the address and the shipping part. So just click local pickup. He'll contact you, get the address, ship it out.
You just made Trey nervous.
Yeah, it's all right. He loves it.
But they will. You can also pick it up here.
You can pick it up here.
At the store.
Anywhere in the world.
Worldwide. Worldwide.
I undershot it. We ship everywhere.
Worldwide. Prestige worldwide.
Yep.
Pro Dreams worldwide.
So if you're Papua New Guinea, you got it. You got the Hester jersey coming to you.
We have listeners all over the world, Matt.
I know.
All right, let's see if we got any of your questions inside the Bayou 4 chat here. You all know Danny is at Barstool in Chicago with T-Bob, right? Yes. Yes, so that OTB shirt that he promised you, he's not getting that to you. He's not getting that. Danny's gone. Danny lives in Chicago now. Danny just randomly, just finds ways. I think him and T-Bob are, it's a duo. I think it's one of those, you get one, you get the other.
Who are we talking about?
You remember Danny, our video producer forever.
Yeah. All right.
So Danny went to Volume when T-Bob was on Volume with Aaron Murray, and now he's at Barstool with T-Bob as well. Package deal. It's a duo.
Writes him in the contract.
It is a duo. So, yeah, you're not getting that shirt.
I did want to mention that tonight, 7:15, we got the Eagles-Giants playing. Jackson Tart gets to redeem himself a little bit.
Who? Jackson Fart?
Jackson Fart.
Yeah.
Yep. Same with the Eagles, coming off a loss. Both teams coming off a loss here. Got a good little NFC East matchup. So looking forward to that. I love the Amazon coverage as well. I think they do a really good job. But NFL ball is what I look forward to.
Oh no, Danny took y'all's money and still needs the shirt. No, I thought maybe he's we're gonna come up with merch one day. Ooh. Avo said he charged $40 a shirt. Ew. It's not good.
Wait, he ran a little scam?
That's just not good.
A little T-shirt scam?
Feels like it. I don't think he did it on purpose.
Allegedly.
Sorry. I
I'm sure
apologize.
get you a Barstool shirt though.
Yeah.
$40 more.
Yeah. I don't know what those shirts look like, but yeah, I'll get you one of those.
Mm-hmm.
How many are we talking? I don't mind having some OTB merch made, but I just need to know how many, right? Because I don't want to overshoot it.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy 100 and only 7 people.
Yeah, these things aren't free.
Yeah. I was so close. Look, I got on my OTB logo right now, and so it's something I like to do. I almost made one last night that said Jag-Wires. You know why? Because Lady Jag, who that is literally her name, Miss Judy up front at Guarantee, who is the biggest Southern fan in the world, said it's Jaguars. Not Jaguars.
Not Jaguars.
Not marbles full of mouth hunt. They're from Shreveport. All right, stop trying to church it up.
In the Amazon rainforest, we have the beautiful female jaguar and 4 beautiful cubs. That's the only person that can say it.
The only person, okay?
Jaguar.
Jaguar. And Lady Jag said it, so.
Why? Because this is America.
Yeah. Ooh, Alondra, that's a great idea. A shirt with 1 brain cell. Like that.
Mm-hmm. Big one, though. Big brain cell.
Yes, we absolutely. Like, if we ever did make merch, it would be CTE OTB would definitely be one of the first off the print, without question.
Or us looking at each other saying, aim for the bushes.
Yep.
Yep.
And go see them right now. Would also be one. Dear Delandra can get some merch. Absolutely. We can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want.
Sky's the limit on merch.
Like, I like our logo. I think our logo looks good. Do that. We can use the old KISS method to do that.
Keep it simple, secret.
Keep it simple. That's what I was talking about there.
What do you think? You think the Eagles win or the Giants win?
Eagles. Although I'm going to watch the Crayon Eater Cam Scatterboo run. Gotta love it.
Demario Davis
has him pegged.
Has him pegged. The most perfect description of a human being I think I've ever heard. When he said he's just like a really bad kid.
Like a really bad little kid.
Little bad kid.
Yeah.
And he is.
He is.
God, that's perfect.
Yeah. It's like he even kicks his feet when he's mad like a little kid. And it showed a highlight.
He eats crayons.
Up in the air.
He licks windows.
Yeah. All those are terms of endearment, guys.
Absolutely.
I know they might not sound like it to you, but they are.
And if we said it to him, we would say it to him, and he would be like, thanks, guys, man.
Yes.
Man, appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Dude, respect.
After he goes, yeah.
He's probably listening, though.
Why would he not be?
He probably wants some merch.
All right. Big reminder, tomorrow going to be a big show, so we're going to be back at Rouse's on Burbank and Lee. Also, we're going to have the starting quarterback of the New Orleans Saints, Spencer Rattler, join us probably, looks like, in hour number 1 of the show. So big show planned for tomorrow. I can't wait to have Spencer Rattler on the show, man. I think he's playing at a really, really nice level right now, continuing to grow, continuing to develop, continuing to get better. So join us tomorrow. Nice job, Matthew, setting that up. We're going to have Spencer Rattler, who also played at South Carolina before the LSU South Carolina game. So join us tomorrow. We thank you. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, enjoy the rest of your day.
Off the bench.
All right, when it comes to industrial construction, there's only one team built to handle it all, and that is Pala. From fabrication and maintenance to construction and turnaround services, Pala has been powering Louisiana's industries for decades. They are trusted by the biggest names in energy and manufacturing because they deliver quality, safety, and reliability every single time. So whether it's a major project or everyday operations, go with the pros who get it done. Visit palagroup.com to learn more. That is palagroup.com, building Louisiana's future one project at a time.
Yeah, when it comes to safety, quality, and trust, Pala sets the standard. Newly certified at NAQ1 standards for nuclear vessels and reactors and holding numerous ASME stamps. Pala delivers projects with the toughest codes in the industry. And the tougher the job, the harder we work to make sure every employee goes home at night. So Pala, employee-owned, relationship-driven. Learn more at palagroup.com.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan. and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool,